Taylor, you're a piece of shit. So we did live stream for the most part of the day today, and I just leave it open for the evening if people still want to call in for a bit. We talked a lot about, we had Thor Bjornsson call in today. Hit that like button when you get in here. Makes me wonder if it's not David already. Is that you, David? Is it you? Is it your lawyers? Who is it? David? 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 Is that you? Oh, it's you. Hit that like button. Hit that like. Pole Barn Builder, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Hit that like button. We're going to talk some more about David E. Failure, which he is. Oops. Yeah, huge failure. David E. Failure. So I seen that somebody else mentioned it one time. Nah, man, I got loose last night, man. I don't drink, man, and hit that like button, Pole Barn Builder. Hit that button, smash that like. Um, yeah, no whiskey tonight, man. I'm not a heavy drinker. Not a heavy drinker, and last night was, I polished off a good bottle of whiskey by myself, and I was feeling it this morning, man. So, yeah, not tonight. Water for me today. Oh, here's one of our callers from earlier. Nice. Hey, boss, I got you back. What's up?
Yeah, I'm want to know, do you actually think you can take them down? Do you actually think of extending your report to the IRS or whatever? Can you actually take David down?
I think so.
I never seen anything like this before in my life.
Yeah. And you know what, brother? It takes all of us to do it. It's a collective. One report isn't going to do it. That's why we have to mass file them. The IRS they can ignore 10, 12 from one guy, but, they start getting 50, 60, 70, 80 a month. That's...
For him being a charity, he's sort of protected from how he sends his money is really up to his charity.
Right. But the thing is he has so much negative backlash already. Dude, the fact that he's taking cryptocurrency, that's shady. For a church to be taking cryptocurrency.
But shady and illegal are two different things, though. You know what I mean?
Right, but okay, so it's illegal that he's not reporting his taxes. Okay. He hasn't reported anything on his 990 since 2017. I've looked.
His own personal taxes, you mean?
No, the organizational taxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, big time. Go on the IRS.gov and look up JMMI. There's nothing, and there's a lot of name switches right now, man, because of the whole case with Harold Lewis. He's dumped bank accounts. He's taken shit out of his name. He's doing a lot of shit, like really questionable shit with his organization. Put everything into Michelle's name, because this case with Harold Lewis, if Harold Lewis comes after him, Harold Lewis is asking for $500,000 right now. Okay, that's what Harold Lewis wants.
Who is Harold Lewis? I lost that. I missed that one. Who is Harold Lewis?
Okay, the residential center.
Okay.
That's his place.
Okay.
He's currently in a lawsuit. Been in a lawsuit for the last 4 years, man. With Harold Lewis.
With Harold Lewis?
Yeah, breach of contract. That's what the initial case is. It's a breach of contract. And in the breach of contract, from what I understand, Harold Lewis was going to finance the deal. And it said in the case of breach of contract, everything goes back to the seller, which is Harold Lewis, right?
Right.
And David was countersuing. I went to the court cases during the year, man. The Zoom trials, man. Okay. Me and Colt Watch both went. And Harold Lewis, David is trying to countersue Harold Lewis for damages. Like, he's trying to say, oh, I spent money on this and that, but it's like, he's fucking full of shit, dude.
You know? The video that you have posted, he said that he had the rental center, digital center, is his own. I thought he bought that cash.
What?
I thought he brought the residential to the center cash.
That was just a shady deal done by David E. Taylor, man. That's just another David E. Taylor shady deal, man.
And that was the one that when we were talking about, the one that was in the interview, I guess the court case. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, he's in a court case right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I sent off two of the letters that you sent me in the email. I sent them off, but I don't know. I just don't know how good it is with this. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if
It's gotta be. Man, this is a patience game, brother. This isn't a hurry up, get it done thing, dude. This is a very long, drawn out process. I wish it was done faster, dude. Trust me. If I was the IRS, I'd be knocking on his fucking door. But it doesn't work like that, especially with the IRS, man. And even if there was some sort of tax investigation, we will never know the outcome.
Why not?
It's just the law the IRS has. It doesn't disclose that kind of information. It won't even tell you when they're conducting an investigation. Yeah, they're so close and tight-lipped about IRS investigations. Yeah, I've read all the laws. You won't know anything about it. You won't know the outcome, the case, nothing. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Only thing we can do as tax-paying citizens, because David is scamming your money and mine. I'm self-employed, man. I pay 15% to be self-employed. That's what the taxable rate is for self-employment right now. 15%, dude. David's sitting back using the nonprofit, scamming millions of my money.
Do you actually think he's scamming millions?
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. This guy's been.
Have you ever looked at the Vicky Yogi YouTube videos?
David's been scamming millions, man. By the end of 2017, he had pulled in over $12 million. Nothing follows.
Really?
Dead serious. Go on the IRS website and look for yourself, man. I've done all the research. I have nothing to lie about here, man. Everything you see on my channel is true. I've done the research in this organization for the last.
That's not that at all. I don't think your church is that big. I don't think it brought in that much money.
Okay, how many years has he been doing this for? Did you go? Okay, so by the end of 2017, 2017, his last reported income was 12 million. All right, we're what 20?
Really?
Yeah, go on the IRS website and look.
Wow. How many people do you think he has in the church?
Not very many now.
So you don't think he's pulling that much money as he was in 2012?
Definitely not. We think now he's hurting for money. We think definitely now, if any time he's hurting for money, especially through the pandemic, like people weren't giving money up. People were broke, brother. You know, people were hurt, man. They weren't going to give money up to churches during the pandemic. Like, nope, my money's my money. We're broke. We need food, money, toilet paper. It's ours. You know.
Have you ever watched the Vicky Yogi YouTube videos?
Vicky Yo, she was in it for one reason. I don't watch her videos because she doesn't deserve the attention. She was in it for one thing only, it was money. That's it. She saw dollar signs in it. How so?
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think he's what I heard in their videos, he's buying her cars and stuff, not really getting cash.
Well, yeah, they did it. It was like they did it to enrich each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I go represent him, we'll represent each other. We'll make money off each other. We'll both get rich. But dude, it backfired on both of them. the whole scheme backfired on both of them, man. I mean, this guy's been running a scam for a long time, you know, and
obviously.
Yeah, and he's going to continue to run the scam unless we don't do anything about it. And that's why I encourage everybody to file the fraud reports. Even though you may not think it does something, I still file them.
I filed it because, what the hell else do I have to do? I filed it just because what he's doing, it's hurting people, you know. Basically, that's why I filed it. You know, when I saw one video that just put out, where the people actually fall on the floor because he's saying whatever he's saying, but these people believe him. That's frustrating because they believe what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's taking people who are mentally ill. You know what I mean? Basically.
Yeah, and it's fact that he scams mentally ill people. That's his MO.
Okay.
That's his MO.
Okay.
Yep, that's what he's good at. Because if you've watched his shows and stuff, you know, all the way through them. I don't know how long you've been on this guy for, but there's an extensive knowledge in the group here who've been following David for several years, man. This whole group has dug this guy's life apart and just ripped it apart. I have his social security number is online, man. I mean, how much more personal can you get into somebody's life than having that
Yeah.
simple piece of information? I got a cease and desist hanging on my wall because they're trying to tell me to shut up, and that I've been sharing David and Michelle's social security number. Okay, but I don't have Michelle's social security number. I do have David's. David, I do have yours. Okay, but I don't recommend anybody do anything dumb with it, like go and open a credit card or some shit, because that is
No,
fraud.
no,
That is fraud.
right.
And they will
Right.
they won't do anything to David, but they'll come after you for it. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Right.
I put it on the reports because that is the most accurate piece of information to get somebody to have them. You have that one piece of information. I'm filling out a new fraud report. It's called a 13909,
Okay.
and it's a tax exempt organization complaint. All right, and it basically says everything that they're doing. Directors refuse to disclose or provide a copy of Form 990, which they haven't for the last 4 years. David's claiming he's brought in millions. Well, where the fuck is it, dude? There is paperwork for things like this. That's why the IRS has it. So we, the tax-paying citizens, because you're paying into social services just like everybody else is, man. If you work and you pay your
Right.
taxes,
Right.
he is taking money from you and your family. That's the way I try to put it to everybody, because that's what he's doing, man. If you pay your hard-earned money, if you pay your taxes, David is leeching from those social services, your road funds, your everything. Federal taxes, man. You pay federal taxes, I pay federal taxes. David does it. He's
Right.
leeching off of those federal systems that we pay our hard-earned money for, man. I'm a veteran, dude, and I don't fly with this shit. There's a lot of veterans on the channel too from all over the world. They're like, dude, fuck this guy. What he's doing is bullshit. If we were there, we'd be helping you.
Right. Right.
There's a huge scam going on here. It's a multi-level religious scam, and it's a dangerous organization.
Right. Sorry about that.
No, you're
Sorry
good.
about that. I'm saying that though, it's been really hard to be able to prove with this being a charity though, not a charity, but a church. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they have taxes in status.
Have you watched the
It's really hard.
depositions?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That's why I was confused as to why you're calling out a residential center. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and how long you been following? How did you get onto him? Like, what's your concern with it?
I mean, after it came up in my recommended videos,
Yep.
but then I just started looking at it. I started seeing more and more, started looking into it more and more. Saw it was a con. That just sort of perturbed me. Kind of made me a little bit mad up to that. But I think there was much that anybody could do about it at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is something we can do
Okay.
about it, and what you did just by putting your signature on that form, you did something about it, dude.
Uh-huh.
And that's what matters. That's what matters, man.
Yeah, because it's going to be really hard to prove anything.
You're-
That's all I'm saying, my man.
You're absolutely right, and that's the concern that everybody says. Like, dude, it's a church, and you know what? David's probably watching right now, being like, "Haha, you can't do shit about it." And you know what? We can. We can continue to file fraud reports, and there's nothing he can do about it.
You know the funny thing I saw in the videos, all the videos that you posted, was when the lawyer was questioning him and saying, "What do you have to do to be a problem? What are your qualifications?" He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. You know, I wish he would have came out a little bit harder and questioning him, which he could have done. But it seemed like she did that me to wait a lot. Although she did a good job, I think she should have done better. But it's just questioning him.
Yeah,
You mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
She could have hammered down on David, and we all would have loved to see that. But man, she did a good job for the most part. She did exactly what she was born to do, man. She was a boss in that deposition, and she was born for that deposition. She really was. If you think about it, if that was her one calling in life, if that was the one, like, say this deposition is the one thing that showed like that humans existed, and like having Colleen, the aliens would be like, damn, this girl's a beast. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's some alien life form.
It's so obvious that he was lying. It's like, how could they not see it? How could the judge not see that? What was the result of that this position that he have online? What happened with that? What was the end result with that?
With what?
With the deposition that they took of him? What was the end result?
Nothing. There is no end. There was no end to it. Nothing came out of it. That's the
Really?
shitty. Yeah, nothing came out of it, dude. Hit that like button, y'all, if you're just getting in here, man. We're taking calls tonight. Conscious Cookie Monster. I think I put the phone number in the description. If you guys want to call in, man, we're taking calls tonight. What's your channel name, brother?
Mine's Nanya Business.
You don't have one yet?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I'm saying, so what was the point of the deposition? There's nothing happened behind it. What is the point? What was the point of the deposition? What was it for?
Basically, so it was a recall. It was a recall in a divorce case, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Recall and divorce case. Because what happened? All right. So this is how this goes down. All right. This goes down that. So after Rick and Debbie get divorced, okay.
Right.
Yeah, he did. He said none of your business. Yes, bitter bad. He did say that. After. Let's see. So let's see. Debbie gave the money up. She went back to Rick asking for more money. And then Rick basically said, "Where's all the money at?" Debbie tells him. And he's like, "Okay, well, if you want more money, I need to know where all the money's going."
Oh, so the deposition was because of the marriage divorce wasn't because of JMMI. It wasn't because of that, right?
Wait, you didn't? Did you watch the depositions, man?
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't clear as to what it was for, though. You know, also was Lord questioning him, but I didn't know what it pertained to. You know what I mean? I guess I didn't watch all of them. Otherwise,
It was originally they made it look like something it really wasn't. You know, like when
Okay.
you watch the deposition, what's your initial reaction?
It's lying. It's so obvious to me that it's lying.
Right,
That's
but if
my
you were
thing
to,
about-
if you were to just watch the deposition from the get go, would you think it's like
Okay.
more than like a civil case?
Yeah, I thought it was more of a civil case. I didn't think it was. I couldn't figure out what was it for. I could not figure out what it was for. Cause I guess I didn't see the the first time. I didn't see the beginning of it. I think I might caught episode 2 or 3, and I couldn't figure out what it was for. So it wasn't quite clear as to what was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't quite clear. I thought it was because I thought it was for JMI. I didn't know it was because of the divorce.
Well, at the time it was Jamin Mike. That's the money that was scammed out.
Okay.
David scammed the money
Okay.
out. Well, just David's MO. David, man. How long you been following this for, man?
I've been following for like a month or so.
Oh, a month.
Just about a month or so. I just came across it, and I usually really into religion, so it sort of kind of bothers me that he's doing what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know he's playing on vulnerable people. And like I saw the video where he was like had the Christians and the Christians in wheelchairs on the stage, and he's like throwing them away. I'm like, dude, come on, really?
Yeah.
Come on, that's ridiculous. I mean, who does that to these people? Who does that? That's unfair. I mean, he's preying on vulnerable and the weak. You know what I mean? That's not right. It's not right. It really isn't. You know?
That's why we're here, man. That's why we're here because he just what he does. He's a piece of shit, dude. He's a scam artist.
Yeah, he is. I think it's going to take a while to get to him. Even if I don't know if we will, but I'll keep following my reports and do my part. I want to see him go down. I do want to see that.
That's good, man.
Go down.
Yeah.
I want to see him go down.
Yeah.
I wish there was a better way, a quicker way you can see it, because he's doing damage. But like you said, his ministry is not increasing, so hopefully more people are becoming aware of the scam and are not donating to him. But like you said, the first deposition was because people were giving him thousands. How much money was the deposition for? How much did they get to him? Exactly. Do you know?
Wait, what's that?
How much money did the divorce lady get to him, to the church?
How much money was it?
Yeah, the lady gave to him for the divorce. How much money did she get to him?
Wait, you said you watched the deposition, right?
I watched much of the. I thought I watched because I'm trying to connect the dots right now. Just bear with me for a second. Like I said, I didn't know what the deposition was for. I didn't know what it was for. I hear the lady Laura questioning him and Michelle too, but I couldn't figure out the genesis of the deposition. You know what I mean? I couldn't figure out why. I just knew they were. He's very smug and very smug. I guess that's the only word I can come up with. But I guess I would definitely go back and try to look into it more thoroughly. But
I have that deposition memorized. That's why when you say you've watched the whole deposition, I question it because I've watched the whole thing and pretty much everybody in here has watched the deposition and has it memorized.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what it was for. That's the only thing I couldn't figure it out. I have my facts down. I couldn't figure out what it was for. I thought it was for him fraudulently taking money from people, but I didn't know it was for divorce. I didn't know that at all. I didn't know what it was for. That's why I said it's going to be very hard to be able to prove that he's actually scamming people because it's a non-profit organization.
And do you follow the channel, brother?
I do. I do follow the channel. I do my feed. It comes over. I look at every feed you put up there. I actually think that the video, how you intro the video, I want to quote you, whatever you yell, him singing, I think it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But, just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing the right thing. I hope it pays off in the end. I do hope it pays off.
Yeah. It will, dude. We just, and I understand your concern. Is it going to work? Yeah, dude, it'll work. But we just got to keep doing our part, man. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, man.
Yeah.
And as long as you know you're doing your part, man, that's what counts, dude. That's it.
Okay.
You could say, you know what? At the end of the day, I fucking did my part, dude. I fucking sent a tax fraud report out. I sent mine out. I gotta fill mine out probably either tonight or tomorrow. I'll fill them out, and I'll send them out on Monday. This last week, the one I sent, I handed it to the fucking mailman because he was there picking up the mail. I was like, hey, where's that gold mail? He's like, right here in my hand, man. I was like, have a nice day. So I know my fraud reports are going out, and that's the only way this will work. Again, the IRS is gonna ignore one or two fraud reports from some fucking guy, But you get a group of people start fucking mass reporting those every week, having them send out 2 a week, one for each of them. It's gonna trigger an audit.
You can only hope so. You can only hope for that. I know it's gonna take a while, but I'll keep sending my reports. I'll send one a week. I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
I'll send one a week to see what happens with that.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take the next caller from here, man. All right, thanks for coming in, and thanks for following the channel, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace out.
Don't know what to think about that one. Questionable at best. Hit that like button, everybody. Bitter Bad, I would love for you to call in. Hey, you could just call me in. Just call me in on my number. I have everything muted so it won't hear your number or anything like that. So if you want to just call into my number since you have it, that's cool. You can even FaceTime me if you want. Nobody will see you. I did with Israel number 1 earlier. Nobody saw him. So if you want to FaceTime or call whatever, that's cool. It'll sound better actually if you call. Google Voice doesn't sound too good. Very few people have my number on this channel. Hit that like button, y'all, when you get in here. There's 9 watching, only 5 likes. Keep me in the algorithm, guys. There's some really shady shit going on with my channel behind the scenes. Something I don't know how to explain. And I made my channel. It's weird the way I was holding it. Like, hang on, I'll call you back, Bitter Bad. Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Bitter Bad, you're live.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, so no interference because I had to mute my laptop. But who the fuck did David E. motherfucking Taylor have to call in? Because that was definitely one of the pastors. Y'all did not give him the right script because he could not get his words together. Like, why would y'all do that to him? Because what was that?
Look, now people are dropping off. They must have had people watching while they had him come in here.
Because what? I'm so no, because I asked, like, have you seen the depot? Because the questions that he was asking, it wasn't like the questions were off the top, but it's like if you watched it, it addresses those multiple times. And whether you saw part 1, 2, or 3,
you know what
they still talk about it.
What I was starting to think too, what if that was maybe one of the ex-members or a survivor that'd be like, hey man, and you don't want to say anything. I try to think about it in terms of like that too, like, but
that's true.
You know, I think about both sides. But no, I'm hearing you guys out too. You guys are my subscribers. Some of you people have my number.
It could have been one of the ex-members, but I mean, I don't think that. I mean, and this may just be the cynic part, because I also try to see both sides. But it's like, if you're an ex-member, I don't think they will put their, because when you file a fraud report, I don't know. I put my name on it, but I don't know if you have to do. You have
to. You have to by law. Yeah, so it's a federal report.
So if it was an ex-member, I mean, I don't know, maybe submitting paperwork is not too personal, so maybe they feel more comfortable doing it. But if I was an ex-member, of this organization, I don't think that I will be filing fraud reports like this person says that they do. But I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, that guy had a lot of questions that I was like, whoa. I was like, that guy had a lot of questions that I was like, hang on a second here.
Yeah, I was confused because he kept reiterating that it's going to be hard to prove. It's going to be hard to prove. Or like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we hope that, he gets some type of, he faces some type of consequences. But that's not the point of the channel. It's not the point of what's happening. It's not to prove anything. We're not trying to get a quote unquote win. It's more about having these people that have been affected by David to have someone who they know is sticking up for them, to know that there's a safe place to be, and just people on a quest for the truth. It's not about, we're trying to win a case or we're trying to prove, like, that's not the point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I don't think I think you're onto something there. That guy didn't understand what the channel's about. It's like,
right.
It's not about that.
And it's not about, and that's what, it
may
have been one of them ex-members. Maybe it was an ex-member that's just kind of skeptical. That's perfectly understandable as well, because, it may be people that maybe this person has tried reaching out to before, and it's kind of hard to tell on the internet, like, if it's just for entertainment or is this person actually taking, this thing seriously. So maybe he really was, just, basically skeptical. Yeah. But it's just like, okay, you've watched the deposition and you don't understand what the point of it is. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether we prove it. It doesn't matter if really David ever faces any consequences. It's not about him anymore, because everything has been about him for too long. It's about the people he's affected, the people he's scamming, the people he's defrauding, which is all of us, plus those directly related, to the organization.
And I hate
that was just really.
I hate to say it too, and it's like, he may never be charged.
Right.
But all we could do is at least he may never get it fucking indicted on it. That's the shit thing about it.
Who's gonna pay? As far, and this is another question. I don't know who in the world, what legal team sent from God or what planet they come from that's representing someone that doesn't have any fucking money and that's never gonna do anything for them. But I don't know, maybe they're just bored. But like, I don't know what they're gonna get out of this. Like, you're representing someone who's clearly wrong, makes a fool out of themselves every time they open up their mouth, but you guys represent him. Like,
David's one of his minions already been here. I got a thumbs down on the video.
Oh, Lord. Well, sorry.
Yeah, that must have been it.
That was... Damn it, I knew. This is why I try not to call, because I knew as soon as my voice became vocalized, this would be a problem.
But no, that's the thing. There's intelligent people here, David.
Yeah, and like I said, at the end of the day, I don't share a lot of personal things about myself, anywhere really. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm a very straightforward person. Yeah. I listen to both sides of everything. And then somewhere, I'm a firm believer in almost any circumstance. There's the truth, there's a lie, and then somewhere, there's your side, my side, and somewhere there's the absolute truth. And that's the point. It's not about, we want to expose this person. We didn't go after David. Nobody said, I have nothing better to do today. You know, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to feed my kids. I'm going to go on YouTube and look up this pastor in Illinois or Missouri, wherever he is, and I'm going to watch it. Like, no one tried to do that. This is something that the algorithm placed upon us, and thank you so much for 5 years of entertainment, because this is where we are. I don't know David. Nobody here, well, I guess some people do have, you know, some direct knowledge of him, but this is nobody's priority. This was no one's priority. It's the fact that this person keeps saying these things. So what do you expect us to do?
Yeah.
Like, he wants attention and he's got it. So why are y'all mad? Like, I don't get it.
It's like he's got the attention he wanted, but it's all the attention for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You know, because like, you got attention, dude, but
blame besides you. You told us to ask Michelle. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're asking. We're asking you. We're asking everybody. So, I mean, at this point, like, we're doing what you told us to do. And we're asking the question. And now you're mad because we're asking the right questions, and you have no answer. So I guess he didn't think that far ahead, you know, to know that there are any questions, or that one day he would have to own up to it. And honestly, at the end of the day, you know, of course, he needs to face consequences, but the fact that you're too afraid to get on live, you're too afraid to release any more content, you're too afraid to show your face, that's all we wanted. Like, stop spewing whatever you're doing. Thank you. Like, you're doing what we wanted you to do. Now, our main goal, and it's been our main goal from the beginning, is to be there for those people affected.
Yep.
And when that happens, then we're good. We're not here to go after David. I mean, I don't know. But
now, just
gave the thumbs down.
From what you've seen online,
Uh-huh.
do you think there could be substance abuse?
I definitely think, and I think you brought this up when you were on live earlier, and I forgot who it was, they said that, you know, they don't think that substance abuse or drugs is a part of it because you'd be able to tell, and that's true. But on the other side of it, it very much depends on what he's taking, the interval at which he's taking it, you know, what other things are involved, his body mass, which is huge, does not affect, you know, the way that it affects other people. So but all jokes aside, I do think there's substance abuse, because if there isn't, then he really has an issue, because I don't think that there's any person, no matter how educated or what field you might be in, just look at it from the basic, you know, point of view. Someone with these amount of emotional extreme, these grandiose visions of like inventing shit that only happens on like a psychedelic trip of some kind, like, it's not normal. This is not normal behavior. Like, either he's the greatest sociopath to ever live almost, or this man really has a problem. And, you know, substance abuse, drug abuse, mental health, none of that is a joke. And I don't think anyone is making a joke out of it. But at the end of the day, like, I
don't make a joke out of it, because mixed substance abuse with mental health issues, man, that's a fucking cocktail waiting to go off.
It's definitely
I think
I can't say the B word.
That's
you know,
my
it's
worry.
definitely a weapon waiting to go off, because, you know, whether you've seen serial killer documentaries or movies or whatever, you know, these things build over time. Like, very rarely are the most dangerous people that do things spontaneously. It's people that have let this build and build and build, and then something grand happens.
Yeah.
And he's, by his own admission, been doing this for years, since he was quote unquote 17 or 18 years of age when he had this vision. I don't know, maybe that's when the mental slip started. I don't know, but I definitely think that there's something happening, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's taking. I don't know what he's given to his flock members, but whatever it is, it's got to stop. And no one is threatening him. There's never been any threats, but this is someone who's targeting a specific group of people with a variety of different issues, whether they be emotional, psychological, whatever they are, and he's exploiting them.
Yes.
And that's just the top and the bottom line. I mean, if it's one person or two people against 300 that are like, you know, no, he's legitimate, like, he's good, blah, 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 that's not the case with David. Like, there's multiple people that have come forward in one way or another saying that I've been affected, or I know someone that's been affected, or I can prove he's not telling the truth. And it's like, you know, it's human nature to run away from the truth, and we understand why you're doing it, but you have the chance to clear your name. If this has come too far, if it's gone too far and you've lost control or you don't know what to do, that's normal. But to continue this going and to recruit more people and to making this shit keep going is ridiculous, because it's not fair, and you're affecting people that you don't even know, that have never had the displeasure of meeting you, and it just continues to go on and on. So at some point it has to stop, and that's the point. I mean, nobody here is out to get David, but at the end of the day, you put yourself on a public platform.
Yeah.
So sending fucking cease and desists and saying scare tactics, that works for people that are afraid of you. No one is afraid of you because you're a human. No matter how prophetic you try to seem like you are, you're a human being.
Like the whole
everybody else.
The whole God complex. I always like to bring this up in the chat. We'll go back to. All right, did you want to speak more? Did you have more stuff to say? I was going to go back to the chat, and I'm going to keep rolling with what we're talking about here.
Oh no, you're good. No, that's all I wanted to say.
I think you're right, though. I think that was one of David's little cronies. I hope
y'all need to re-edit that, and hopefully when you call back tomorrow, that maybe the person will have better shit to say. But no, that's all I had to say. All
right, come back to the chat. Love having you on the chat a little bit or bad, and thanks for all your input. Okay. Appreciate you. Bye.
No problem. Bye.
Okay, so here we go. Think of that mental health complex, like when David snaps finally. When any of his members snap, for that matter. Like, David's been carrying around this huge God complex for all these years. Has he ever sat down with the mental health therapist and talked to them about who, his whole persona? Like, David would legit make a good episode of Dr. Phil. Oh man, we should email Dr. Phil and be like, hey man, can you do an episode about this guy? We should email Dr. Phil. See if we can get David E. Taylor on Dr. Phil. Or something, man. Something. Like they brought Jeremy DeWitt on. Why can't they fucking bring David E. Taylor on? He'd be down too. He probably would. He'd be, oh, Dr. Phil, let's go. He's a real doctor. I honestly don't think he'd show up, though. I honestly think he'd bitch out and just be like, oh, I'm not going to go. I mean, he sent me the cease and desist right here. I should just call him, huh? I'm going to do that. Hit that like button when y'all get in here, Chuck Wood. Keep me up on the algorithm. Keep my numbers up. Keep David's down. Yeah, Jeremy DeWitt's a moron. Like, what he's doing, too, is just idiotic. Cement Sticks, what's up, brother? Hit that like, man. He and David E. Taylor would try scheming each other. I've been seeing a lot of police impersonators coming out. Jeremy DeWitt? Right on, Chuck Wood. Oh, you've never seen Jeremy DeWitt, my friend. Oh, you guys want to see some Moto 1? Fucking Jeremy DeWitt, man. Oh, man. Hit that like button, Jake, when you get in here. Keep me on the algorithm. Like the most famous video was Sergeant! That's the video that fucking made him famous, really. He's like this police impersonator. He went on.
Calm down. Hey, put him in the car. Put him in the car.
Okay, Joe. Right on, man. Call in, dude. Let us know, man. Share your story with us, dude. Let us know how you got involved. What brought you to this. What you think of the whole situation. What you would like to see the outcome be. You know, everything. Let us know. Hit that like button when you get in here, everybody. Anyways, he ends up getting arrested. Yeah, look him up. You got to look up the original video. Look up the serial. It's just look up Jeremy DeWitt Sargent, and then look up. It's gonna be serial police impersonator arrested by real police, part 1. Dude, this is the funniest shit. I remember this shit first hit the internet. I was rolling.
That's a less lethal, Sergeant, so legally for the first Florida statute, I'm allowed to carry that, Sergeant. 970, go ahead and look it up, Sergeant. The vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant.
Sergeant!
I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant.
Sergeant!
I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant.
Oh, you did one? Nice! Nice!
Then get it, Captain.
There is no captain. I'm
Then
in.
get somebody else.
Nice one for reals. What did they say, man? And a bad one. He's in jail in Orlando doing 18 months for a litany of felonies. He is more popular than David Taylor. Become a Muslim to marry multiple wives. Got busted by his homeless mistress. He gets down by. That's right, man. Jeremy fucked up. He was doing. He screwed up. He screwed up.
Call from
Joe Barrera.
Oh, Joe Barrera. What's
Hey, what's going on, man?
what's up, brother? You like the shirt?
Oh, dude, it was great. Like, it was like the perfect size, and you know, I appreciate you sending the little full frontal exposure, like
Oh, the
add on
sticker?
to it if I wanted to. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, the sticker here. Yeah.
Okay, one of the channel members, Michelle Jones, she sends me those stickers when I need more. So I try to send those out with the shirts. I think I ran out on the last order, and like you and a couple other got some, and the other people didn't. I was super bummed. But yeah, man, thanks for ordering the
Yeah.
shirt. David's trying to get me for
Oh,
those.
no problem. Fuck that guy. Seriously. Yeah, but no, man. I just want to call and just let you know how I got into
Yeah.
this whole scheme of David. No, well, my mom is actually Kitty Love on your page here,
Okay.
and I'm currently going through some moving situations. So
Yeah.
I moved in with my mom, and she was telling me one night, I got home from work, and she's like, "Hey, check this out. You know, there's this guy named David E. Taylor, and he's doing all this crazy shit." And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm in for a good, like, you know, I want to see this. I'm in for a good, like, laugh and see, like, what kind of joke this is. So she shows me, and she shows me a video of, oh, Jesus, what was it? He was in his mansion. Oh, you probably know what I'm talking about. And he was saying, what was it? He can cure COVID?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, right off the get-go. And then she showed me all these other videos. And just, like, he's talking all this profanity, like, just straight up, like, talking about, you know, women's breasts and, like, their you know, their butt and stuff like that. And just, like, right off the get-go. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I'm not a rocket scientist, but...
Yeah.
It's like God gave her that booty or something. Like
Very
that.
very questionable, right? Like to the person from the outside of the box, like you see that and it's like, yo, that's a red flag for me. You know?
Like, yeah, I mean, it's just so simple, and I still just can't wrap my head around how all of these people just in this cult just can't realize what the hell is going on.
Yeah. Are you religious in any way, Joe? You're not obligated to answer in any way. Are you religious?
Yeah, I'm Christian myself,
Okay.
but I'm not like all gun ho.
Right.
You know, like
You know where your
David
faith
E.
lies.
Taylor, you know, takes.
Right.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely. You know, I'm not saying that I've spoken to God.
Yeah.
What was it? 3 times when he really said you was it like 3,000 times, or what was it? He said something like that, and it's just like what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or,
That's good. I think that's something else we try to stress to people here. Like, if you have faith, man, hold on to your faith. You don't need somebody like David teaching you how to pray.
oh,
Huh.
that that's the last thing. That's the last thing I need. And that's all I wanted to tell you about when I called in. When I first started watching your page,
Okay.
I think I told you I called in, and I told him. I think the guy was just obviously he's so serious and concerned. I was like, I called the prayer line, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm going through some troubles right now. Me and my wife are going through a divorce. It's just rough for me. I just need some prayers from JMMI. Can you help me out?
Mhm.
And he's like, oh yeah, sure, of course, and just feeds me this line of bullshit. You know, like, yeah, this is, you know, there's, you know, just believe in God and all this and that, and like, I just tried to drag it right out to the end. And I was like, you know, thank you for the prayer. And he's like, is there any other, you know, issues I can talk to you about? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I pray that you'll open your eyes and see that you're a fucking idiot and you need help. And then all of a sudden you hear click.
Click. Yeah. They hang up pretty quick.
I was about to say fuck David. As soon as they hear me, like, I think you hear me say fuck. He's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. And if you heard,
it was so hilarious.
and if you've heard like that one call where you can hear it's like a bunny shakedown, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you heard that call.
No, I didn't.
Okay, it's back in my channel. It's a very short call. It's a minute and some change, but it's like you can. It's a. I don't know how it came through. I got a butt dial, and it was like.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I actually, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah, I seen that, and I
Okay.
was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I was
Crazy,
like, oh,
right?
and I heard, like, I could hear him. Yeah, I could hear him. Like, well, you like broke it down, you know, so you could hear it better.
Yeah.
But like before you did that,
I didn't
could
do
hear,
that.
like,
Somebody else did. I
could
forget.
hear-
I forget the channel member.
Oh really?
Yeah, I sent that clip out there.
Oh
Like,
my
hey,
God, that was
yeah. So I can't take credit for
that
that.
was great.
Yeah, there was.
Oh man, well, I heard numbers before it was edited, like just faintly. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah. And that just shows it's
They're
like.
collecting. They're collecting what they did on the streets in Taylor.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That's exactly what they're doing. Yep.
you know. And I've really, like I said, I'm in Michigan, and I'm 60 miles from JMMI.
Yeah.
You know, and I just wanted to drive by there and see what that place is all about.
Yeah.
What's around there, you know.
We're trying to figure out where the white trailers are. I think they're in the parking lot somewhere at JMMI. They have to be. Because those trucks aren't driving anywhere without DOT tags on them, man.
Oh no. Oh hell no.
Dude,
Yeah.
those trucks would get rolled in a hot minute if they hit the highway.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They would probably. Oh no. I mean, they got to be. I mean, I'm sure it's got to be a big property. I mean, it's huge. I mean, I don't even know what this place looks like. I'm sure it's got to be massive, though, the building. But
I think it's about
the
13.
property around it, you know what I mean?
It's an industrial area.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I figured because all the trucks and shit he's got to have, you know.
Yeah.
And it's funny because me and my mom were like, man, we're going to, I don't know, I mentioned it in one of your chats. It's like, shit, well, we're going to go to KFC and drop some chicken off right at the entranceway and say
Yeah.
complimentary of FFE.
Yeah. And hang on, Joe.
What was that?
I'm watching the chat and I try to multitask with everybody. That way I can answer everybody's questions.
Oh, no, you're good, man.
Yeah, Juan for reals.
Yeah, no, you're good. Man.
The trucks are real, dude. Yeah. The trucks are real. They bought them, dude. They just had them tagged. JP, what's up, brother?
So, I mean, and see, that's why I want to see, like, where these trucks are, the semis.
I think they're parked at the JMMI building somewhere. That's what I think.
I really want to investigate.
Be an investigator. Be an investigator. Just don't put yourself in
I
a
should.
situation, you know. Don't go
Oh,
on the
no.
property for sure. Dude, drive by there, put some eyes on it, man.
Absolutely not.
There's nothing wrong with that. You can report what you see.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that. Free country.
Right.
But the trailers are most
Yeah.
likely going to be parked in back. At some point, if this doesn't go the route I want it to as quick as I want it to, I want to set up like a full blown fucking protest out in front of his fucking Colt headquarters.
Hey, if you do it in Taylor, if that's where it is, or
Yeah.
is it the one in Missouri, or it is the one in Taylor? Okay.
Yeah, Taylor, Michigan, at the Colt headquarters in
Okay.
Taylor.
I'm there, man. If you
Yeah.
do it, I'm there. I have my shirt on, ready to go.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He can't stop us, and I need to
No,
look into it.
absolutely not.
And I need to look into the easements, all that stuff. And even if we had to stand across the street and protest, I don't give a shit. I'll stand across the street and protest.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. And people are saying, dude,
hey,
we'll
don't give them money. Don't give
Yeah.
those people money. Don't give those people money.
Yeah, and we could. It would have to be like a group effort. Like we've seen the ones that have been posted before, but it's got to
Sure.
be bigger than that, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's got to send the message. It can't just be like 10,
I mean,
12 people. It's got to.
Well,
I'm talking
sure
like
there's-
a few hundred.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. And that'll definitely get media attention.
Oh yeah, they'll be like, why are you guys out here? Well, this place is a full blown fucking money laundering cult, and the government's not doing anything about it. Yeah. That's what it takes. That is what this takes, though, guys. Everybody
Yeah,
watching,
and
everybody
and
listening.
Absolutely. And I think if the news media get into that, people are. It's just going to catch bigger news.
Yeah.
It's
David
just gonna
will get
spread
on the
like
news.
wildfire.
David, you want to be on the news? We'll make sure you get on the news, dude, okay? If you want to be on the news
yeah.
that bad, we can make sure that you get on the news.
It's called peaceful protest, my friend.
Yeah, it is. And we can, David. We have the right to assemble peacefully. We're taxpayers. You're not. You don't pay
Yeah.
taxes.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
here's your mom, Kitty Love. Hi, Kitty Love. I'm talking to your son. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it was actually Kitty Love that showed you, Joe Barrera, the depositions.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and it was it was so hilarious.
And how long have you and your mom been onto this?
We've been watching you for, oh my gosh, over 3 months.
Oh, okay. What about the depositions? How long have you guys been watching those?
Oh, she's been watching those longer than I have. It's only been, like I said, like 4 months for me.
Okay.
So I still gotta watch some more depositions.
Okay. So you still got to, yeah. And I was talking to other people on the channel too, and a lot of people in this whole group have dug apart this guy's life and turned it over several times. Like we probably know more about David's life than he does.
Yeah. Well, I just seen a recent video of when you were on. I think it was it Sunday?
Yeah.
You had a video, I think it was like a minute of an arrow point of you on the screen at JMMI, and you were like,
Yeah. Yeah. I like to let him know, like, dude, I'm not going away, David. Yeah.
I seriously love seeing that shit. That is so great. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, we see you, man.
Yeah. Somebody made a comment earlier, and I didn't know whether to take it as a comment or like a compliment. Somebody said, when my son gets older, I'm going to tell him this is the high tech Where's Waldo. I told him, man, I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a comment, dude, but all right, cool. I was like,
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
yeah. Yeah, you got to watch the whole depot
yeah,
5
man.
times to get a
Yeah.
grasp on the situation. Yeah.
Well, it's just like
Cement
the
sticks.
one thing. The one thing I realized was like the mansions you got. You call them, what do they call them?
Residential centers.
Living, was it? Yes, residential centers, but they're just like, well, wait a minute, they're not homes though. But
Yeah.
then he like slipped up right in there. I was like, whoa, you just fucked up, dude.
Have you seen Did you watch Pocket Watching with JT?
No.
Okay, there's a channel called Pocket Watching with JT. He's a tax accountant. Go watch his videos with David
Okay.
Taylor. Just search Pocket Watch with JT, David E. Taylor. And let me see if I can actually post the link here. A lot of people have already watched it.
Okay. Yeah, and when like he said that, he literally slipped up right in the middle of that deposition, and I just like
Yeah. Okay, here's the link. I'll drop it in. And I recommend everybody watch it because this guy goes in, he's a tax accountant, and he's like, dude, there's something wrong here, man. You know? And he explains a lot of stuff about the 501c3. Yeah, there's a paper trail, man. Yeah. There's a paper trail here, and the IRS needs to tear it apart.
Yep.
Somebody said this is how a mother and son should bond over bringing down David E. Taylor.
Exactly. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Did your mom want
Bring
to?
down
Did
sooner
your
or
mom
later.
want to get on the phone and talk for a minute, or did she good?
Well, let's see here. Maybe. Let's see. You want to talk? You want to talk on talk to full frontal exposure? Okay. All right. She said maybe another time.
Okay, tell her thanks for following the channel.
Oh yeah. He said thanks for following the channel, Mom.
Tell my watching more, but I'm working.
My mom said she'd watch you more, but she's always working.
That's cool. I know nobody's on the same time frame, man. Everybody's got different lives. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there was the one thing that really cracked me up was when you do the Samir impression.
Yeah, yeah. Samir doesn't fuck around. I wasn't gonna bring Samir out last night because he would have been a madman, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Samir would have came unglued. You don't want Samir and Liquid Courage together. That would be like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, nah, there's no.
that's a prime impression. Like it's so.
Yeah,
so
Samir's.
serious.
Yeah, Samir's real arrogant. Yeah, Samir's a real arrogant prick. Like more arrogant than David. Everybody's telling your mom to come out and talk, dude. Everybody's like, hey, tell your mom to come out and talk just for a minute. Everybody's like, hey, your mom's my hero.
Maybe.
Nah, that's cool. We'll get her another time, man. It's cool. We're just messing with you. But I'll go ahead and wrap the call up.
Well, actually, my mom, she'll talk right now. Actually.
Okay, cool. Right on. Awesome.
All right. Here she is.
Okay.
Hey, this is Kitty Love.
Hey, Kitty Love, how you doing?
Hey, we love you, dude.
Oh, we love you too. Thanks, man. Everybody was like, hey, tell mom to come on even just for a second. We understand you're busy.
And you know what? I hope the hell something gets done about all these assholes because I'll tell you what, it's just a damn shame and a damn crime.
Isn't it? You damn right.
Yes, and I spread the word to as many people as I can.
That's good. Your son has one of my shirts now, so he's sporting the shirt proudly.
It just barely fits him, but by God, it looks good on him. He was so proud he put it right on.
Oh, did he? Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Kitty Love. I won't keep
But
too
we
much.
love you, Rich. You're a good guy.
Thanks. You guys stay safe, Kitty Love. Thanks for following the channel, and thanks
All
for
right.
taking
Yeah.
time for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and
But
close it.
yeah, definitely. We always watch you. We always watch it, and it's so interesting. Like to see, like
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Maybe you can get another butt dial.
Yeah. Now, just out of you said you're religious, and I just like, what do you guys do? Like your profession, without giving too much details. I like people to know that there's tax-paying people here. You know, like, hey, I'm self-employed. I pay 15%.
Sure.
I'm in the professional services. I try not to give out the industry I'm in, but I'm in a professional services industry where I'm a customer-based service industry. You know, I'm a self-employed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do, I advocate for individuals that can't do it on their own.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. So you have a natural knack for helping people then. So that's probably what drew you to this too.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's good to have you aboard, man.
Yep.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I love watching your videos, and they're funny at times, and
Yeah.
you know they're concerning, and you know it's all over. And, you know it's great. And
Yeah.
I just hope you can get more subscribers, and you know all these followers can just share the hell out of this. You know? And
There's
just
something.
just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Okay, I will. And somebody, I think Bella, one of my channel followers, she's like, man, you should do call-ins. I was like, shit, okay, why not? You know, because it gives you guys a voice. It gives you guys the chance to say, hey, man, this is how this has affected me. You know, Israel #1.
Well,
He's been affected.
Well, I mean, it is. You know, when I hear like, you know, he doesn't feed them hardly, whatever, or, you know, $5 a day,
Yeah.
maybe not even that.
That's
And
like forced labor shit, you know?
Yeah, and that like really irritates. Well, obviously, it irritates you know, people, but I mean, and it's like, who knows what the hell, you know, are they sleeping on concrete? Are they sleeping on like where the hell? People, for all we know, they could be staying in those goddamn tractor trailers or you know those truck trailers,
or at the JMMI headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, and that's why I'm saying it's like, damn, we should like. When I was talking to you earlier, I think it was like a couple months ago, I was like, man, we should get a welfare check, but it's like, no, that's just, you know, stretching it over and, you know, civil rights bullshit.
Yeah.
And, you know.
We were talking Baker Act, but again, civil rights.
Yeah.
You know, could we
So,
get David on Baker Act? Because, you know, and just in your opinion, do you think there's some mental illness or substance abuse going on?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He is mentally, like, he is far off. He's gone. This David E. Taylor, beyond gone.
Mm-hmm.
His mind, you know, I just.
You think his mind is snapped already? What about you, everybody watching? Do you guys think his mind is snapped?
His eyes, like if you just look at him, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of know he's obviously on something.
Yeah, something's going on there.
You know. So.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just ready for more things to unfold and for the truth to come out.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. The more fraud reports we file, the better. And that's why I encourage everybody to do it. The cease and desist, them telling me to stop filing fraud reports. Yeah, no, David, it's not going to happen, dude.
Nope.
Oh, David came and took his dislike down.
What's that? What did he do?
Somebody put a dislike here earlier. Now it's gone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thumbs down. Yeah.
Yep.
I was like screw that thumbs down.
Yeah. I was like, oh, David came in and gave his thumbs down. But I'll let the call go from there, brother. You know, thanks for being part of the channel, man. Thanks for being part of this family. It really is. It's not a channel. It's a family, dude. You know?
Keep up the good work and, you know, keep us updated. And
yeah.
And yeah, we just love your channel, man.
Thanks for following, man. Thanks for the short order. And, you know, I'm glad you're wearing it. And if you can, I don't know if you have Facebook, go ahead and share it to our Facebook page, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let people know that those shirts are there because I want people to know, David, we're putting this on Facebook, dude. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. You guys, everyone should seriously, if you can, try and buy one of those shirts. I'm telling you.
And
wear them out proudly.
Yeah, and now I'm branding them. I'm having at full frontal exposure put on the back of them. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should make hoodies, too.
Yeah, I'm going to go off your idea. I want to make hoodies, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would definitely order a hoodie if you did that.
Okay. I'll look into hoodies then, too, for the winter, man. You got it.
All right. Sweet, man. Well, you have a good night, and I'm going to continue watching your stream.
All right, Joe Barrera. Thanks for the call, brother. Good having you on board, man.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, man. You have a good night.
All right, later on, brother.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. That was Joe Barrera. Thank you for calling. Yeah, Barley Jones, you know what? That is... His mom's probably watching, man. Hey, Joe, everybody said tell your mom hi. I wish my mom would call. But she'll fucking dox the fuck out of me. She'll do it unknowingly, too. Oh, man. No ETFs, no DET shirts by FFE. Yeah, and I do. They're branded now, guys. I'm not lying. Look. See? I do. They went up. The price went up. If you want the branded shirt, the price went up because it's more lettering. That's why I recommend if you're going to do something, stick to just like a double phrase up here. That way the cost doesn't go up, you guys. Because I really don't make money on it, you know, and the ladies are doing a heck of a job on it for me, you know, and if you guys are willing to pay the price to have it branded, that's fine. The price, there'll be a little bit of a price adjustment. Yeah, it's swag, man. It is. It's swag. That's why I tell people it's exclusive swag. You're not going to get it anywhere else. And people have sent me swag and shit too in Flair right here. Look, this Michelle Jones sent me this, and then I have a picture of her daughter. I still need a frame. I haven't got a frame for it, and she drew me a Ratatouille. You know, like people send me shit on the channel, which is cool. Like that's the kind of shit that I like. And yeah, swag. I got another shirt right here. I got an Axe Michelle shirt that I put on my chair. And then I have a That's Right I Said It shirt right here. Then I have another Axe Michelle shirt in there. And Cement Sticks got his shirt too, actually. Cement Sticks, share that shit on our Facebook page, man. It sounds like he's gargling Chucky peanut butter. Like am I gonna lie to these people about today, right? Like David, is that what you tell your people? Gargling Chucky peanut butter. Dude, so dirty. All right, let's see.
Not even a week could tell you everything that's going on here.
Oh,
I found out that we had over 500 to 700 people that was hindered from coming here.
well, more lies.
Y'all are the remnant
So he's got KOGGC 1 and KOGGC
that
2.
broke through. I mean, we had registrations that would pack out this place. The snow, the weather. Some people just turned around.
Lies.
They made it worse, but you made it.
Probably has a whole fridge dedicated to frozen pizza. He's the kind of guy to have someone on staff just to get refills for his giant cup of soda. Now refill quickly. I wonder if he's gonna be out on Zoom. I think he'll be out on Zoom tonight. Like they'll do a short Zoom. No doubt. They'll have a little short Zoom thingy-majigger. Yeah. Joe Brewer, I think. I know, but he's doing a live right now. And it's not live, it's a rerun, of course. It's another bullshit rerun. And he still has his staff on Zoom and stuff. Yeah, it's an old ass rerun and shit like that. It's really old. I bet he does. It's his residential center, Israel #1. I know, scary music, right? Have it do like some Michael Myers fucking music or some shit like wah wah. Some sketchy ass music, huh? Yeah, hang on. I'll give it to you guys. Give me 1 second. Let's all go at one time though. I don't know when it will be. Probably won't be till later when I'll. It's all a matter of like. Being there at the right place at the right time.
Come on, y'all. Not
I could probably join right now. I don't want to though. I want to wait till like they're back in this. I gotta wait. This is a patience game. Waiting. Come on, y'all. Not talking to me. Look, there's Ashley and her mom sitting right in front. Like, how the fuck does this asshole have almost 3,000 subscribers and he fucking starts a channel after me? Like, what the fuck, dude? How does this degenerate get this like many views?
must not be bound by fear. And if you are, do it afraid.
I mean, at least there's only 17 watching.
You understand that?
It's everybody got their shirts too, by the way, and one of the ladies got their shirt, and the V-necks look really nice, by the way, ladies. Okay, so if you want a V-neck shirt, they look really nice. They came out really nice. He buys what? Yeah, dude, these shirts are comfortable, man. They're like one of my most comfortable shorts. I fucking love it. Yeah, we'll see if he comes out live. It only figures he's coming out live during Halloween because he's a fucking gremlin.
God did it like that to lure their enemies into a trap.
Yeah, he buys subs. Yeah. No doubt.
It's a setup. He'll make you look weak to make the lion come out.
He does. Yeah, they're nice. They are. They're nice shirts. The ones that are getting printed on, they are. I think that's maybe why they're charging so much. But that too, and it's just what they're getting charged up at the port and shit right now. Like if you guys are seeing the shit that's going on in California right now, you know, with all those ships locked up in the port, man, that is a logistical clusterfuck. Like, David, you think you know logistics? Figure that one out. Nate Carter, what's up? Hit that like button, brother. He buys hot dogs too. He buys a shitload of hot dogs, man. He's got them right on the back of his neck, actually. Share the live, share the live. Saturday Night Live. Tonight we did a call in earlier. Thor Bjornsson was it call? He called in earlier. We had a good talk, and he was from the Jehovah's Witness, one of the bigger cults out there, and he came in and basically said everything we're doing here is totally legal. The cease and desist right here hanging on my wall that David probably either, I don't know, had his lawyer send for free, or I don't know, David gave somebody a reach around, maybe, possibly, I don't know. My opinion. Could possibly happen. Who knows? Said this cease and desist is nothing more than a scare tactic, David. And it's funny. I like the fact that you're actually broadcasting live while I'm live. You know what that does for you, David? It does nothing good for you. Cementstick's got his shirt. Dave got his shirt too. Getting texting, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, it was Kennedy Miller's a good discussion. It was a very good discussion. Thor had a lot of good insights. Basically said the proactiveness and the activism in it is exactly what's needed. And he said I should start a podcast. This guy ran a podcast on how to keep people out of these cults. And he was like, I think you have the platform to do it, and you should. So I've never done a podcast before, man. I wouldn't even know where to start. I have no clue. Um, let's see. Which part? The bumper stickers? Trick or treat, David ate all the candy. He changed his whole message and tried to get it. Dude, you guys are ruthless, man. But yeah, Thor Bjorgensen said, yeah, I could do that. I could probably have the ladies at the shop where I'm having it done, do it all. Or I could add somebody else. I could probably have Michelle Jones. See if she'd be open to doing some bumper stickers or something. Start slinging bumper stickers. I like the hoodie idea, man. I like the hoodie idea. And Irie Dread, I think she's gonna order some shirts next month. She said, and is gonna have. She wants a different image. I was like, yeah, whatever image you want, and get it over to me, and I'll have. Yeah, hoodie Marlon Jones. That's what I'm thinking. I'll shop the hoodies. I'm gonna get good quality hoodies for you guys. I'm not gonna buy them from some. I know, like some dope ass gym shirts. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine going to the gym, dude, and seeing this fucking clown looking at you? I believe he could be too. Keep $5 liberties. Yeah, Kennedy Miller, I'm with you there. Yeah, being able to jump back into the conversation and stuff, yeah. And with you guys distracting me with your fucking hilarious comments at the same time. Like last night, doing the phone calls with you guys, man, that was torture. That was torture, man. I couldn't. Oh man, man. My wife's a slut. See, if I did a podcast, I would also have to continue with the prank calls too. Like, that's, you know, have a cutout so it looks like David's bald spot. Have your skin showing through right here with the big patch of hair. That way, when your chest, it's like your actual skin fills in like your fucking skin right here. And then you could just get like a fuzzy sweater and have them like decorate it with like some fucking fuzzy ass shit right here. Yeah. You guys started it. Oh.
Incredible. I mean, just what manifestations and how we have access to come into such an unspeakable relationship with the Lord. in our generation, to have someone to seek the face of God, to come into these mysteries that are so deep, and to be able to release it in this way for us to have access to it. It is just absolutely priceless. And this message was just absolutely above and beyond.
Damn, she sounds
any
fucked
words that
up right
anyone
now.
could ever put together. Just absolutely.
Listen to this.
The face of God, to come into these mysteries that are so deep, and to be able to release it in this way for us to have access to it. It is just absolutely priceless. And this message was just absolutely above and beyond just any words that anyone could ever put together. Just the eternal value.
Ooh, that's
to be
Ashley.
able to come into this type of relationship that existed before the foundation of the world.
This is Ashley
The one
Larimere.
that is hidden inside of Christ. And what a blessing, what an honor to have apostles, our spiritual father. Again, the sacrifice that he makes is just so unspeakable. We honestly have no idea the sacrifice that he has made over the decades to come into these realms, to break.
Stand by. Okay. Okay, I can't either, so I might not be able to tonight. They might not be holding it. That's what it looks like.
Through into these realms and discover.
But we want to just talk with the people on the Zoom. Tell me, or show to me as best as you can what you're feeling right now, the power and presence of God. Even yet, tap into it, and there is such a healing presence.
Smashly. This is a rerun. No doubt this is a rerun. Yeah, Steve's a victim too. I think he's just stuck. Well, the fact that he stood out there the other night. Yeah, there's no Zoom meeting. The fact that Steve, like, the way he said it was, Apostle Taylor calls me this, and this, and calls me, Charlie Brown and Tomato Head, and he calls David the fatted calf, and this, that. It's like, David, look at your fucking bald-ass head, you sack of shit. You're fucking degenerate, too. Can't believe, like, you called, like, you fly by on that. Yeah. Yep. Joe, you take David and Michelle out of the fucking equation, man. Everything's probably solid, man. He's so silly. Damn. Fucking whining that. Yeah, cement sticks. That's the thing. You see these beautiful women surrounding David, and it's like, what the fuck, man? She's fine, that's right. She's beautiful, man, and that's what we don't get, man. Surrounded by all these beautiful women, and he's acting just like a sack of shit. Stand by. I got a sweet tooth, guys. I'll be right back. What up, bam? Chris Cone. Hit that like. Yeah, still taking calls. Every dread. Yeah, me too. Well, I did an intermission, bro. I stopped. This today. I planned this today. I plan to do a long day today, online, because I wanted to show David that cease and desist couldn't shut me up. So I hope you get the point, David. That cease and desist can't shut me up. Yeah, the phone number for the is in the description. Hell yeah. Fire commentary, dude. Everybody's like, put Joe's mom on. Because Joe Barrera's mom, Kitty Love, was the one that introduced David E. Taylor to her son. Not the other way around. His mom was like, hey, look at this piece of shit. Look at this piece of work. Yeah, I gotta go back and laugh at the video from earlier where I was talking about my wife Lisa being a truck driving slut. That shit. Oh man. School and things like that, and get a degree to be a president and. Yeah, we've been down in LA because there was a lot of ships that are stuck in the port, so we got to go down there. Yeah, we have been doing a lot of truck driving.
Oh, okay. Okay, and what's your second name again was? Your first and last name?
Frank, capital F-R-A-N-K. Yes, I could spell it myself. Last name Richardson. Yes. Would you like me to spell out my last name too? I was like, I can spell it myself. Fuck. Yeah, that's it, correct.
Okay.
Kmart sucks.
Oh, okay, right?
Yeah, thank you. What do you want me to hold on to?
Okay, thanks. Huh?
What do you want me to hold on to?
Oh, hold on one second.
Well, I know, but what am I supposed to hold on to? Just call him once, man. That's all I asked you. You call him one time. I got to get to the part where Lisa's a truck driving slut. Where's a reason to send me some bullshit, you know? But beep beep. Lost it there. Nah, David ain't going live. All right. The thing is like, I'm sitting here. What kind of miracles and diseases? I need a miracle today.
What kind of miracle do you need?
Well, me and my wife Lisa, we're truck drivers. And the kind of miracle we need today is we want to get more truckloads to carry across America.
Okay. What kind of, you want to get truckloads? Okay.
Yes, maybe we could help Apostle Taylor carry his stage.
His stage, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because he's building a stage. He's building a big stage to go do arena to crusades with.
Right.
When is he gonna be doing that?
You know, when at God time, right now everything is closed because of COVID, so it's waiting on God time.
Well, when will the church? When will COVID be gone? When will the church be open so we could come and help Apostle Taylor?
We don't know yet. Apostle's waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And you know, God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa. Yes. She's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut. Slut.
Waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And you know, God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. She's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut. What?
Yeah, this is the thing.
Waiting on God.
Well, me and my wife Lisa, we're truck drivers. And the kind of miracle we need today is we want to get more truckloads to carry across America.
Okay. What kind of carry across America? Okay.
Yes, maybe we could help Apostle Taylor carry his stage.
His days. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Last night,
Because he's
Irie.
building a stage. He's building a big stage to go do arena to crusades with.
Right.
When is he gonna be doing that?
Oh, you know, when at God timing. Right now, everything's closed because of COVID, so she's waiting on God timing.
Well, when will the church? When will COVID be gone? When will the church be open so we can come and help Apostle Taylor?
We don't know yet. Apostle's waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And you know, God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. She's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut.
That's why I lost it right there. I couldn't maintain it anymore. I lost it pretty much. Oh man. Oh shit.
I do. Me and my wife both believe in God.
You said call a prayer line. So if you're calling to, do like a prank call.
No, ma'am. This isn't a prank call. I'm being serious.
Okay.
My wife is a truck driver. We both drive truck together.
Okay.
And I'm not saying she is right now, but in her past life she was. Not anymore because she found God and God turned her life around.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what can we pray for you guys? What is it we can pray about?
We would like me and my wife Lisa. We would like to pick up more truckloads. We would like you to pray for us. That way we could drive for Apostle Taylor's stage.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am. That's it.
Okay. All right. Hold on one moment.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll just kind of.
That.
It's a slut. Why? It'd be a why. Our name is Lisa.
She's a slut.
Are you ready for this? And Lisa's a slut.
Lisa's a slut. Dude.
Frank the Tank Richardson. Frank the Tank Richardson's an alcoholic. He's a raging alcoholic. You guys want more Frank? Okay, I could do more Frank. I need to call the one that Abby was a part of is Frank Richardson. Yeah, Frank the Tank Richardson. Yeah, Frank is like his personality. Yeah, but there's no way I think the dad is going to let Michelle have custody of those kids in that organization. Pretty sure. I think the daughter's old enough to make her own decisions and shit. I don't know if it's true. This is just, I heard that her daughter is lesbian or gay. So I don't know. Yes. So Frank Richardson, his personality is like he's never gone. He never went to any college. He just graduated high school or anything, and he just became a truck driver. Him and his wife. He married Lisa. Married Lisa Lampanelli on the road. They met each other. I haven't really come up with that yet. How they met each other. But Frank is like, he's not smarter than a 12th grade level. And like, it's almost, he got held back 2 years. Like a personality will, Lisa. Yeah, Marlon. Yeah, her daughter. Her daughter is gay. Her daughter was also in the service. Don't know if she still is. Irie Dread. Joseph left his wife to stay with the cult with David, man. Yeah, Joseph is definitely single. David won't let anybody in that organization like be with anybody. He sleeps with all the women. Like, look, listen to what Steve called him. I mean, Steve stood there and said, like, look, this is what he calls me. Thank you to all the new subscribers too. I don't get your guys' notifications, but if you're subscribing, thank you. This is an awareness group. Right here.
There are some of you who can give 1,000 to
No, that's not it. Hang on. Here it is.
Enemy talk you out of your blessing. Just as me, Charlie Brown, apostles called me Mighty Mouse, Bob the Tomato. There's a lot of names that everybody has around here. There's a Kris Kringle. There's a Jiminy Crickets.
Like, what the fuck?
There's a Bugs Bunny, the Alien. I don't know who else do we have, Pastor. What is it? The fatted calf. Pastor Joe, the fatted calf. Why is it all guys? Why don't you get the girls in on that? It's got to be.
The reason they're not in on it, Steve, is because David's a sexist pig. That's why. Because he's emasculated you men. Yeah, Bob the Tomato. I think he even calls him Mr. Magoo. I think I've even heard Steve say David calls him Mr. Magoo. David's the only one hooking up with the women, man. Yeah, sorry about all your teeth, homie. Pardon the insult. David, yeah, I don't think any of the men are sleeping with any of the women. David's most likely sleeping with all the women, man. The talk that I had with Thor Bjornsson earlier, he definitely said there's a sexual component going on here. Don't know what, but there's some sort of sexual component, no doubt. That's how he keeps them in control, man. The relationship is with David. They're all in a relationship with David. What David does is he emasculates the men in front of the women. And just makes them, yeah. Yep, serial philanderer to pedophile in a closed group is not a long one. Yep. And the fact that there's kids in this fucking group. Yeah, there's kids in this group. There's kids in this organization. No lie. No lie. And it wouldn't take much for David to let in the wrong person and bam. Case of pedophilia. Bam. You have case of somebody touching little kids in a church again. Oh man, that breeze feels amazing. Yep, berates the people in front of him. Yep. Okay. Share them right here in the chat, Ira, if you want, or you want to call in. I don't care, you do whatever you want, but you want to put them in the chat, we can call on the phone, however you want to do it. It's up to you completely. We'll share it with the group, but you can call in. Call in again. My wife's Lisa. She's a slut. That guy's going off. And Israel number one here, he was directly affected by one of these cult ministries. His family, his mom specifically, is still giving money up to one of these organizations, man. Yeah, the calls are good. Yeah, somebody had recommended it. You know, hey man, why don't you do call-ins? I was like, okay. You guys just want to call in to insult David? That's fine. You guys call in and tell David he's a piece of shit and hang up. That's fine. That is your prerogative. Keep your rates humiliates men in front of everyone. Yeah. Like, how can you, like, and that's the thing. I don't understand, like, how the men could sit there and just take it. Like, they're sitting here letting David, you know, berate him like that in front of the women. Like, to me, that's grounds for kind of an immediate ass beating, if you ask me. It's just my opinion. But I'm not them. So I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could, like, merge the scam calls. Like, that'd be dope if I could get a scam call and then get, like, the cult on the phone. That would be dope. I wonder if I could call in again as Frank. Oh, yeah. It's like they're probably so closed off, Marlon Jones. I mean, their pride has probably just been beat down by David. No doubt, man. No doubt. Like, to think about the amount of time that some of them have been in there. Like, think of Tony. He's been in there probably the longest out of anybody right now. It was Chin Kim. I mean, I would love to get an interview with Chin Kim. Because from what I understand, Israel number one.
What's up, homie?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. I just got some words for David. Listen,
Yeah.
This is all about free speech, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all dedicated to free speech.
Yeah.
Well, David, this is a direct message to you, a message of free speech. I could tell you to eat shit, but that would be cannibalism. And the last time I fucking saw something like you, I flushed it. Dude, if you're God's best friend, why did God build you like the fucking lunch lady? Like, seriously. Man, if you're in trouble, that's cool. Like, blink twice next time you're on one of these crusades if Michelle is just holding you hostage and only feeding you fucking cheese sandwiches and dollar menu fucking cheeseburgers from the McDonald's, you know? Dude. I mean...
Bitter Bad said she choked on her food.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, only job that I can get paid at in your ministry is a fucking Uber driver. You know what I mean? I know that dude fucking makes some bank.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, David, I just want you to know that you're the reason this country has fucking directions on shampoo. You gotta fucking, like, tell people to, you know, not fucking spill coffee and get too fucking ready to drink your fucking coffee in the morning. I don't know, man. Like, just seeing you as a deterioration of our culture, man. Man, I would slap you with fucking shit splatters. All right, David. Peace, man.
Peace out, brother. Thanks for the call. Hey, man, anybody else want to call in and give David your 2 cents? Please do. I know it's a small group tonight, but, yeah. Anyone else just want to call in and give David a little bit of mine? Bitter Bad did. She was like, what the fuck, David? Like, David, you do some shady shit, brother. Got a call from...
Call from Ari. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Irie Dread, tell me where you're watching from. Hello?
What's up?
What's up, Irie Dread? Where you watching from?
Hey, I want to say David E. Taylor is a pubic hair toupee wearing sack of lion piece of giant shit, man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah, I had a few questions and just a comment, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my first question, if you know, is like, at what point and how did David switch over from being just like a random televangelist to like this world cultist?
That is...
Like, what year? Like, when did everything shift? Like, how did it shift?
That's a good question, you know? And as a channel followers, what do you guys think? At what point... That's a good question, because we've all asked that question, Irie. And let's run with it for a minute. Okay, so where did the split go on? Did the split go on after the deposition, or was the foundation already laid for him to become a full-blown cult?
Yeah, I know personally, I feel like I remember seeing him when I was younger, like on TV, like in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like a lot of people don't know who he is, except for the deposition.
Right, and the people in Taylor. People in Taylor know who he is, and there's a sign on the side of the freeway that's a hideous beast, like David, you know? People told me that. Like, yeah, dude, there's like road signs in Taylor, Michigan with David.
Wow.
And
yeah, because I'm sitting here thinking like, what? Because I know you we were talking earlier a little bit, like his dad. I mean, I guess he was the originator of all of this fraudulent stuff.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what their ultimate diabolical plan was with all of this.
Yeah, with the stage build, with the semis. Somebody had brought up earlier on, this was a while ago, and I remember, which scam is going to work the best. Oh, Colt Watch is here. Hi, Colt Watch. Hit that like button. It's almost like he's trying to figure out which scam is going to work the best for him. Whether it's going to be the Convoy of Miracles, the Crusade, whatever the case is. But some new information I've come into about the stage, which is really awesome, is just a whole shit show of a time that it's gone through to get built.
Yeah.
And it really has. It's been a shit show. I've made some calls the last few weeks, and I've talked to several different people throughout this, and some of my sources have told me, you know, just about the whole idea of the stage and what it's costing, what the status is of it, where it's at, pretty much everything, except how much it costs. The costs, I'm having somebody do one of our channel members, I don't like to say I have people like that. I asked them if they would do a cost justification report for this stage build because they have that background and knowledge to see how much it's costing. Lumber prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if he's God's choicest friend. Obviously, he should have known that, you know, this whole COVID stuff was going to hold up his Convoy of Miracles. He shouldn't have been telling everybody that it was going to be over in a month. Remember that?
Yep.
He said...
Oh, no, it was going to dissipate in a month, and they hold on to that. Well, we said it was going to dissipate in a month. Like, no, that fool came out and said that shit was going to be over in like a couple months. You know?
Yeah.
But back to your original question, though, like, at what point did he become a full-blown cult, you know? That's kind of the question of the hour I think we're all sitting here trying to figure out is at what point, David, did you become just a full-blown narcissistic sack of shit, man? You look at you look at your older videos, and it's almost like it's the forming of it right there.
Right.
I think the signs were there from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like I think it's possible he started out that way. And he just
like was his dad a minister? Do you know his dad?
Yeah.
Like where did he? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. No
yep.
wonder.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
His dad was a minister. Irie Dread Cult Watch. Yep, she had some questions. We're talking about her question was Colt Watch was at what point did David become a full blown cult leader, or was it always there? And that's a pretty damn good question. I think we've all sat here and asked ourselves over and over again. Where was that snap? You know, at what point did David say, "Oh shit, I'm just going to be a destructive organization, destructive cult"? You know. David's dad was not a minister. I can't see all of her comments here. Yeah, he was just some kind of pastor, some shit.
Yeah, even before he blew up, it seems that he always had a problem with women, womanizing. And, you know, Tabitha was talking about he was like that in the beginning of his ministry. But, yeah, at some point it got real, I don't know, real freaky.
Yeah, and it's hard to think, like, I still sit back and, like, I would have to think that David would have to pay a woman to get in bed with him. You know, that there's got to be some kind of cash transaction for a woman to even get near him. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And women that I've spoke to that have come out of this organization that who have slept with him said he's laughable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Well, I guess to tie that in with my last comment, man, is that, like I said earlier, I truly, truly, truly appreciate the hard work you put in and the boldness you've been putting in.
Am I bowed? Am I bowed like David? B-O-D-E? Bowed? No, it's you guys, the subscribers. It really is, man. It's all you guys. It's everybody. It's the energy of the group, man. It really is. Everybody puts some sort of energy, whether it's you print out the fraud report and you file it, whatever the case is, you come here, join the chat, you put in your group chat. It's everybody. It takes everybody. This could not be done alone. It really couldn't. I couldn't do this by myself. There's no fucking way. There's no way in hell anybody could do this alone. So it's everybody here, you know, and it's you guys, really. It just took somebody to put. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that the way that it's coming together, you know, I was just sitting here kind of reflecting on everything, like when what was his name, Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah, your conversation, that was really, really profound, man. And one of the things that I was kind of like meditating on was that I feel like, I mean, I'm a strong believer that obviously that our Creator is living, sees all, knows all, and that it would be too easy if, you know, David was prosecuted even a couple years ago or even from the beginning. Like, I feel like what the universe, our Creator is doing is allowing this to build to the max. Like, he's allowing your exposure to really blow up, and even just the whole tumor falling out in the bathroom thing. Like, everybody who watches that, and you're bold and like, yeah, that was me. And you see David clearly going, see, I knew it was going to happen, and it's an obvious lie.
Yeah.
So the people who are looking at this are going, it's in their face now, like the way that he's being exposed, as opposed to, like, if he were prosecuted years ago, we wouldn't know about him. Yeah. You know? But the way it's coming together, like, as frustrating as it is, I actually appreciate kind of the long, drawn-out process.
It is. It's a perfect storm gathering, basically. The perfect storm is gathering. You know what I'm saying? Like, the documentary came together because me and Israel were number one. We're talking about it. Is the perfect storm of people came together at the right time for it to happen.
Right.
You know? And that's just the way it was going to be. And the time for David will come, too. The perfect storm will come for him. And it's coming. It's just, it is. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process. I hate to say it. But you know what? That's part of the process. We're talking money laundering crimes here. You know, that's what we're shooting for, because we know he's laundering money, millions. He has to be. Where's all the money at? He hasn't reported it. Any normal person would sit back and say, yeah, why haven't you filed your taxes? You have to provide 990s, David, by law. I've looked up the laws, man. He has to provide them.
Beyond, I'm sorry. Yeah, even beyond that, you know, the saying that God said this and God told me that constantly, like, that is a major transgression. You are not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And he is gonna fucking fry. The rest of the little pieces of pubic hair he has left on his head are gonna fry. And,
yeah.
you know, I don't want to be standing anywhere near him when it happens, but I do want to watch it.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, I know where, I'm not religious or anything, but I know where my spirit lies. I know where my soul lies, you know?
That's right.
And it's I feel bad for David in that sense because, like, dude, your soul's fucked, dude, as far as I'm concerned. Like, from my point of view, from what I know about religion and the way you're doing it, dude, you are eternally damned, dude, David.
That's right.
And we're sitting back here watching it.
And it's like, clearly he's an influential person, or there's something about him that people are gravitating to. So it's like, use that for good, man. Don't use it for your own selfish gain.
Yeah. Kennedy Mueller said he is spitting in God's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is absolutely 100%. He's spitting in God's face. And it's kind of, he's spitting at the process, at the system also.
That's right.
You know, with the deposition, that was kind of a big fuck you to the process as far as I saw it. I was like, dude, this guy don't give a shit about the process like this. Like, if that was me, I'd probably be in jail. That's part of why I'm here. That's what drives me to do this, is because if I pulled this shit that he did, he'd be in jail. And what he did needs to be recognized as far, you know. I think we all see that. Is what he's done, he needs to be recognized for all the wrong reasons. And he is. Right now he is. And it's going to continue.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's going to continue. And it takes all of us. Thank you for being here, Irie. Like, you're one of our, like, loyalist followers, too. Thank you for being here, man, all the time.
For sure, man. All right, I'm going to get back in the chat.
Okay. All right, Irie, thank you. Stay safe. Tell your family hi. And, you know, you guys stay safe out there, okay?
You too.
Okay, bye, Irie. All right. That was Irie Dritt. Thanks for the call in. A lot of good questions. Yeah, at what point, all right, what point did David become a fucking full-blown cult leader, man? Because he did at some point. That flip happened somewhere. Now, David brought in money during COVID, but I don't know if it was as much as he was saying. Yeah, David started making my fucking brain hurt too, but, you know, Dave, I was telling everybody earlier, Cult Watch, the reason I've been kind of live streaming for most of the day, and this was just kind of to show David that his cease and desist wasn't going to stop me from what I'm doing. Kennedy, I got your comments, man. I got you. And yeah, David said in one of his last sermons that he brought in like 1.4 billion or something during the pandemic. You know, and I had that on one of my videos. David claiming he brought in millions and billions. Okay, David, fucking prove it, dude. Where's the fucking tax numbers, man? Let's see the money, dude. Let's see the numbers. Yeah, I'm not gonna let David scare me with the cease and desist, Cult Watch. No way. Billions. Yeah. Definitely wasn't gonna let that scare me. Initially it was kind of like a little, oh, okay, check this out. But then after I got to reading it, it was just like, yeah. Dave, you brought in billions, right? In your video, you claimed that you brought in all these billions of dollars, but here you are, you're out begging for like 50,000 from 10 people, and your other videos saying, I know there were 10 men, they're not women, that could give $10,000 each. Like a bee sting. Well, I was comparing this group to because I'm taking a beekeeping course. I was comparing the group to like the greater good of a beehive, because that's what this group is. It's for the greater good. It's not about us. It's about the greater good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, delusional, man. Way delusional. The video's on my channel. If you guys go look, it's there. It's there. It's called David claiming he brought in millions during the pandemic. It is Cult Watch. The singular bee is nothing. One bee by itself can't do shit for the hive, but the collective of the group, the collective of the hive, way stronger, way smarter, way more organized. Yep, it's all about the queen, Chris Calm. You goddamn right. Yeah, it is. What I'm learning is the queen too. The queen's vicious, man. She's a bitch. Yes, I met Sticks. I'm a veteran, and they offer a course through the VA. Yeah, and I'm taking a beekeeping class. So I'm going to set up a hive probably eventually this next year sometime. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, dude. I got, where's it at? Right here, dude. Langstroth on the Hive and the Honeybee. This book's written by a reverend, too, by a priest, actually. And it's written from almost like a spiritual view about, yeah, it's super cool, man. Bees are super productive. They're super intelligent. The queen's a vicious bitch. When the queen hatches, she seeks out the other queen. She seeks out the other queen cells, and she'll sting them and kill them. That's just, it's really amazing what they do. Yeah, next year I'll be having a beehive. Yep. I'll probably branch off that onto my YouTube channel and start showing like what it's about. Yeah, Chris Calm, I watched that episode where those guys go up and they get that fucking honey from those wasps that get those like hallucinating flowers. Yeah. Yeah. Cool shit, man. Yeah, so overall, the collective of the group, right? Let's get back to honeybees. I'll go on for fucking ever. I think it probably was on Vice, yeah. I'll go on forever about bees because there's more to just honeybees. There's processes you got to worry about disease. You got to worry about foul brood. You got to worry about overwintering your bees if you're feeding them too much. Because bees, what I learned, bees are the only insect that we manage as livestock. We don't manage any other insect as livestock anywhere in the world, just bees. Kennedy Mueller, no, it's written by a reverend. Reverend L.L. Langstroth. He was a legit reverend too. And he wrote the book from his like, kind of like a spiritual standpoint on, I'm not going to sell you my honey, I'll just send you some. Yeah, a lot of health benefits. Honey, they're still finding jars in Egypt and shit like that. For real. It's better than your Neosporin. Better than any antibiotic. Right, but silkworms are for textile. For food. Well, I'm talking for food. As livestock. We use livestock for food. Silkworms are for textiles and shit like that. Oh yeah, honeycomb's bomb, dude. Yeah. There's a couple channels I follow. There's a guy called Jeff Horthcroft Bees. There's another guy called Cameron Reynolds. Really like Jeff Horthcroft. He's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, pollinators of the world, man. And the thing, I don't know if there's any veterans. We're getting off track here, but if you guys are going to get me talking on bees, and I'll go all fucking night about bees. But back after World War I, I think is what it was, is they started doing a pollinator initiative with veterans because they detail orientation. That's basically why. Help them get back into the... And part of the class is ultimately a mental health class. It really is. This class is it's a mental health based class because I've rated PTSD. The whole comb is so fucking good. It's just waxy, that's all, but it tastes good. It tastes good. Yeah, it's good though. It tastes so fucking good. You eat it and it's just like, I don't know, the texture of the honey and the honeycomb. Yeah, I like it. I like eating the wax. It tastes good. I like to eat the wax, man. So yeah, this group I got into, this program it's a VA based program, and I take classes online once a month. They drop a module each month. My last one I take next month, and then I'll actually get a certificate. It's not, and I started in January, so it was the course was almost a year, and it goes through. You go through the history of it. The most intensive class was of varroa mites. Chris Com, I don't know if you've been. There's more to beekeeping than just honey. There's a process, There's an overhead to it. You got to buy the extraction equipment. You got to buy the beekeeping suit. I have a veil and shit already. And overall, what this class is teaching us, the veterans that are dealing with PTSD, is how to stay mindful, be present in your moments. And it's a healing practice. You're absolutely right, Kennedy, 100%. That's exactly what it is. It's a healing practice. And what it does is, because if you fuck up with a bee, dude, they're going to tell you, they're going to sting you, right? And I'm watching my instructor, and he's going out with just the veil on and just with regular gloves. And it teaches you, it's like, hey, if you're going to go out and be with your bees, like he says, be with your bees. Don't worry about anything else, because if you fuck up with your bees, man, they're going to tell you. And it teaches you to slow down, be mindful of what you're doing, shit like that. So it's a healing based class. That's what it is. It's an investment, time consuming. You have to overwinter your bees. You got to consider they can get disease, they can get foul brood. You got mite problems, and there's the thing called varroa mite, which is a very big issue. That's the one thing that the class was. That's one thing they never stopped teaching about, is varroa mite. And if you're not, varroa mite will destroy your colony. It's not good. Yeah, bitterness bad, exactly. It's how to be in tune with your senses. Yeah, that's something they're very concerned about that, man. Very, very concerned about that. Yep. They will fucking wipe out a hive, man. I haven't seen it here in Texas, and I don't think we have them, but I've been keeping a real close eye out. And Kennedy Mueller, that's exactly what it was. It came in an email, in my VA emails. I get VA emails every so often, and it's like, hey, here's a program. And here's the thing, check this out. The program was so big this year, Kennedy Mueller, they had slots for 5,000 people, or no, what was it? They said like 8,000 people signed up for the class. And 8,000 people signed up. They had to split that. They had to tell the 3,000 that signed up, the extra 3,000, they couldn't take the class. They got to take it next year. They had to split the other 5,000 up into 2,500 each. What is your end goal for being in this program? Oh, it's a healing program, man. It's a healing program. Anti-anxiety, shit like that. It's a whole litany of shit. Like, pollination is real important. I want to put fruit trees in my backyard, shit like that. I want to have a garden. So I'll probably sell the honey. For sure, that's part of it, but the thing is what's really cool, there's honey laws and shit here in Texas, I already looked it up, is I could sell 2,500 pounds of honey without being taxed on it. Yeah, see shit like that. Yeah, there's honey laws, dude. Yeah, because it's a consumable that it's a highly sought after item. Yeah, look it up, cement sticks. Look up a honey laws in Texas, dude. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I looked it up. Looked it up, man. So if I was gonna do a small operation, I could sell 2,500 pounds of honey without the government being like, "Oh, give us money." I could be like, "Nope, fuck you." Yep, wound health, absolutely. It is the antimicrobial properties of honey is way better than any Neosporin. When I get cuts, I use honey. I don't use Neosporin anymore. I throw honey in that motherfucker. One, it heals it up, and then you want to get like really good raw honey though. That's the best. Yeah, same here. The best one, if you get the dark winter honey, like when it crystallizes, that's the primo honey, man. That's good stuff. Really good stuff. Honey and black seed. I know, phosphor proof God doesn't love you. Oh shit, right. Yeah. And it goes back, it goes back, you're talking ancient Egypt and shit like that. It goes, even it says in the Bible, the verse is, here is the honey, it is good and you should eat it. It even says in the Bible, man. That the bees are good. God saw that the nectar is good, and here's the honey of the bee. It's good for you, and that you should eat it. That you should consume it. My guy Jeff Horthcroft, check him out, Chris Com. You'll like him, man. If you're like into beekeeping and shit, check out Jeff Horthcroft and Cameron Reynolds. I think beekeeping, and there's what's the other guy I used to watch? Those are my two favorite. Those guys are really awesome. I like what they're doing with their channels. They've taught me a lot, and they do some really good work with what they do. Jeff Horthcroft, what he does is he does bee removals and then he relocates. He does no kill, which is really bitchin'. And I've watched him take out some yeah. Yeah, it's a good channel, man. You should subscribe to it. It's a good channel. Really good at what he does. And he's very educational. He talks to you about it. He talks to you about what he does. He does the queen captures, everything, man. It's bitchin'. It's so awesome. I like watching his work. He's very delicate with what he does. Like that guy's a master at what he does, even though it might not seem like much. But to go in and remove a whole beehive without killing any bees, I think he gets a few kills. There's going to be some kills, but for the most part, he doesn't go in and just wipe the entire colony out. I did that with pest control, and I feel bad for doing it back in the day. I've killed a lot of fucking bee colonies, man. And I think that's kind of why else I want to do it is, I think I kind of owe it to him. I did pest control after I got out of the military, and I killed several bee colonies, man. Some big ones. Bee colonies and trees and shit like that, Ones had been established probably for 10 years. Big ones. So, yeah, very important. That's why I do it. And yeah, again, here we are around about bees, the group, okay, as the collective, that's what it is. It's like David's little group of his collective doesn't understand the greater good. This group does, and that's the difference between me and you, David, is we understand the greater good here, you don't. And for you to sit here and do what you're doing, man, it's just, we're on to you, man. We're on to you. The bees, not the bees. I just think of Nick Cage. Yeah, and you don't get honey right away, man. Honey's a process. It's not like you get bees and bam, they just spit out honey. No, that shit takes time, man. It's a patience thing. You don't rush the bee, man. Oh yeah, okay, The Wicker Man. I seen that movie. The bees, not the bees, not the bees. Yeah, you can't take it all. Nah. You gotta leave some. You gotta leave honey stores for the bees in the winter. Like you're at least looking 3 years. Yeah, before you're even talking about getting honey off of them. You think he's intimidated by my beard? Because he can't grow one, huh? No, I don't have HBO to watch it, or else I would. I wanted to see that one. Yeah, do you see her fucking haircut too, Colt Watch? Like, what's with these people in these fucking cults that have these fucked up hairdos, man? Her hair's like this fucking big, man. It's like she put the pump in her hair, but it's like this fucking tall. It's like, poof. Yeah. Hey, I heard those aren't that great. I'm going for a top bar. That's what I'm going for. I heard top bars are easy. It's more natural for the bees like that. Yeah, she died in plane crash. Yep. This is why you find some friendlies and share, buy one subscription and they buy the others. Israel #1. Yeah, I just want to watch that one. I wanted to watch that about her. I thought that'd be interesting. If you're okay with that, Cold Watch, yeah, I want to watch it. Cause I just watched the preview and I was like, damn, check this one out, you know? Okay. Yeah, just email it to me. And I'm definitely interested in it. I think some people here have already watched it. Look up God entered into my body like a body my same size. Haven't changed it, I promise you. Oh, really, Colt Watch? Okay. Peace out, Kenny Bueller. Thanks for being here, brother. Thursday Night Live with the posting on Saturday. Somebody was introing David tonight. That's awesome. Oh, she was into her, your sister-in-law was into her books in the 90s, huh? Yeah, so it always reruns. Nope, old Colt Watch. David's not doing anything new. He says he's coming out on the 28th and 29th, but we'll see what happens there, you know. He might not be. He might just be saying that. I'll be surprised if he does. Like, fire! Fire! He won't call my name out. Nope. He did that to Colt Watch one time, and he knew what that did for her, for them. They know what happened there when they called out Colt Watch's name. I don't know. Miracles are happening in the bathroom. Oh man, yeah. David got screwed on that one, man. And then I think he did a video later on. Yeah. Well, there was a couple people that said the same shit. It was me and somebody else that said they were washing their face and a tumor fell off. And then I went out and put a video, and I was like, David, that was us, dude. Those tumors that fell off in the bathroom and the sink, that was us, man. And somebody said that, like, dude, that was a genius way to go about it. Put it right in his face. Hit that like button when you get in here, man, if you guys are in here. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah. Like, David can't hide from me, man. Run fast as you can, David, on the Axe Michelle, man. Well, tonight it's the Try Macy's, man. That's what I am tonight, is the Try Macy's, man. Yeah, 010. 010? Like, really, David? I don't. Well, maybe he does. Colt Watch, maybe he does sit in one room all day and just... He's a sack of shit. He just sits there. He sits there in his natural state in the corner like a steamy sack of shit. Wearing his sweaty suits all day. That's what I'm thinking. He's probably got a porta potty that he sits in all day, like where he's just naturally in, where he could just sit there and sweat and stink and just fester all day. Yeah, so he doesn't have to move rooms. He's comfortable there. Oh man, I'm sure he's comfortable there. Like, it's like the smell, the stench, everything. He's like, this is more my style. Like, really? I could see that happening. He probably is more comfortable there. I don't know, David. Are you more comfortable there, buddy, or what? You more comfortable out there in the shitter? I know. I bet if he was sitting in a shit house, he probably would have done just fine in the deposition, huh? Yeah, those are all old. Those are reruns. Most of the one he's doing, Colt Watch, are reruns. We'll know when David's live. We'll know when David's live. We all know. We know what his old shit is, and we know what his new shit is. David's gonna have to start shopping at, like, I don't know, the big boy store. You don't carry his size anymore. Try Macy's. Yeah, Macy's don't cut it. Yeah, that's dirty. What if he's just like, what if you open the closet, it's just like all the same suits? Yeah, he's buying all clothes in spandex. And it's just like, you probably walk into his closet. What if he's got like all the same suits? Good possibility, but I think David's the kind of slob that would just wear the same suit over and over. Like, and the fact that he let Steve wear his jacket after he's probably sweated in it and got his just sweaty salt stains. And Steve's up there sporting it on stage sometimes. I'm like, eh. Like, Steve, that's dirty, man. That's got David's fucking ass in it. Hell yeah, it's punishment. That's punishment for anybody just gotta be next to it. If you see Steve wearing it, it's so big. Yeah, 4 hours straight. Yeah, their heels gotta hurt, man. Wouldn't you think so, Irie Dread? That shit would hurt, man. Standing on those heels all day, just doing the David Taylor two-step, the Tay-Tay two-step. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. Because they're a cult, Chris. That's why they all wear black. Yeah, they go till 4 a.m. Hey, Colt Watch, did you see the videos of where you had them take all their shoes off so we could just take off your shoes, stand in your socks, because homeless people need socks? It is. It's like a fucking funeral, man. No doubt. It is. It's like a funeral. Burying their sanity? Yeah. Yep, because he gets a lot of money from people. International markets. Yeah. Makes me wonder how much he's getting. He can't be making that much money, man. Yeah. Right? Could you imagine that? Like, imagine having a kid there and like having to go there and work till 4 in the fucking morning. Jesus Christ, man. Like, that's just too long. Right. Get the symbols. So this. Get the symbols. Yeah, I've seen that video too, where he's saying he's got like, yeah. It's like, really, David? Yep, they go hard. I think I need to split. That's what I need to do. Yeah. I'm editing some videos here while I'm doing it, like I'm talking with you guys. There we go. I think that's right. Sound is never right. Fix this, Tony. I think that's good. Alrighty, let's see what that does. We'll check back later. You guys got any questions, comments, concerns? It's already been done, Cement Sticks. It's already been done. Rick Frazier did that. Rick Frazier did that for the deposition, man. That's something that he did. I mean, we could. We could. Not necessary, though. Yeah, it's quite a while ago. I mean, they're so suspicious of anything right now. They're scared of their own shadows, man. They are scared of their own shadows. No doubt about that, man. Yeah, we can watch whales on National Geographic. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny right now. I don't care what anybody say. That's funny. Thanks for being here, Cult Watch. Lindsey Barnes, what's up? Yeah, Lindsey Barnes. That's a true story. David could probably get offended. I didn't know there's like shit you can do on YouTube with out here. That's crazy. That's cool. Yes, you are. I thought it was funny. So many people have been knocking his pubic hairs tonight. No, Lindsay's cool, guys. No, yeah, you guys. Some people could take that as offensive, though. Like, well, some people could. I think what you meant to say is like people could take that shit out of fucking context. Somebody could blow it out of context if they wanted. Knowing David, they blew the whole fucking Axe Michelle shit out of context. Saying it was a threatening message that says Axe Michelle. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I've heard so many people talk about his fucking hair being that equal to like pubic hair. That's, yeah. No, we'd never do that. And I think that's what she's saying, you guys. Lindsay Barnes is badass, but she's part of our group. I think what she was saying is like if somebody wanted to be assholes about it and blow it out of context, they could. But no, you guys say whatever the fuck you want, man. It's free speech here. David can come out and call people's faggots and pussies. Well, we can definitely talk about his hair looking like that of a fucking pubic patch. Yeah, that's fair enough. I could call that fair. David comes out being a homophobic on here. I think it's only fair we can call him. Somebody brought up earlier, like cut the patch out, cut the bald spot out of the shirt right here, Lindsay, and then just glue like a bunch of fucking like fuzzy hair right here, and then just your skin could be David's bald spot on the head. No, we're not. No. We never said you called. No. No, we never said you called us racist. We're not. I understand what it meant. Is she's right. If somebody wanted to be, some people could take that as a slur. Yeah. She's not saying we're racist. No. Lindsay's part of our group, man. She comes from a destructive organization, man. She's legit, dude. She's cool. Like, she was just saying, like, if somebody wanted to be real assholes about it, you know, like, oh, you called his hair pubic hair, and that could be racist because he's black, because, well, his hair is, it's just the way it grows, you know? Like, somebody could fucking be a dick like that. You know what I'm saying? My point? People... no, you're good, Lindsay Barnes. You're good. It was like, whoa, what the fuck up here? It's cool, man. We're all family here, guys. We'll talk that shit out and figure it out. But yeah, we've been talking about David's pubic fucking hair patch for the last 30 minutes. Let's see. Yeah. It's just for real. Somebody wanted to be an asshole about it. They could for real like take that out of context and be like, you know, that was a racist remark. But no, it's not, David. Your hair does look like a fucking patch of fucking pubic hair. That's why we say it, because it fucking looks like it, David. Or else we wouldn't be saying it. Yeah, David is not a brother and is not welcome at the cookout. You don't get no fucking ribs tonight, motherfucker. I know, David would eat the food before it even hit the fucking grill. He's like, don't you guys start fucking inhale the whole fucking plate. He'd fucking eat all the food before it even got cooked. Oh, man. Yeah, we'd all fucking starve. David would even eat the bottle of seasoning. Yeah, that's what David would do. He wouldn't even eat him, though. He would just throw him down his throat. He could probably just cut the top of the bag open, up in that motherfucker, and just drop the whole bag down his throat at one time. Beep, beep. I wonder if I could make another call with Frank Richardson. I should try and do another call, huh? Let's see. Oh, Bitter Bad. Oh, yeah. Bitter Bad was supposed to call us Lisa tonight, though. Joey Chestnut would be impressed. All right, let's see. No, I can't call from that number. Hang on. Chris, you should call as our nephew. There's our son. Just calling as Lisa, man. Calling as Lisa. Oh, you could FaceTime me if you want. FaceTime me, Sophia, and I'll run it right here. Oh, okay. See, I have several devices. That's how I'm able to do what I do sometimes. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Yeah, you could do that too. The dogs in the living room. Chilling. Doing dog things. Being dogs. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. I haven't done FaceTime in so long. Come on. Not FaceTime. Sorry. 843. Hello.
Yep, I'm here.
What the fuck?
You there? Anybody else want to give it a shot? So much for your cease and desist, David, right? Not doing a whole lot, is it? Can't stop me from shutting my mouth, man. You know? Man, I had a lot more numbers before. Hang on. We're figuring this out. Give us a second here. Yeah. God's work. Yep. God's work, David. Beep, beep.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. So I need to call the 877 number
Right.
and then
So
call.
you're on iOS, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go to your screen where it has like all your keypad and everything. You have your mute button and everything, right? Okay, go to add call. Dial the number,
Okay,
and
add
then
call.
yeah, add call. Then you dial the number. When it starts ringing, there's a button that'll pop up that says merge calls, and you hit merge.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so add call. I dialed the number. Oh, Jesus. I'm all motherfuckers open to answer the phone.
Thank you for calling Kingdom of God Global Church. They did Office of Post David E. Taylor.
Yes, who am I speaking to?
My name is Alfred.
Alfred? I can't, what did you say? What is your name? Alfred?
That is correct.
Okay, my name is Lisa, and I have a concern. So who can I speak to?
Well, I can page him in, so for you for a call back.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to need you to page him, and his name is David Taylor. So can you have him call me back, please?
What's your phone number?
You have it, don't you?
No, I don't. What is your phone number?
I'm confused. Like, when I call him, can't you see my phone number?
I don't have your phone number, ma'am. What is your phone number?
Hello, sir. This is Frank Richardson, Lisa's husband. We need to speak to David Taylor right away. There's a very serious issue at hand.
Can I get your phone number?
My phone number is 314-398. Hang on, that's the wrong number. 1 second. I have two business phones here. My phone number is 314-492-3356.
And what was your name, sir?
My name's Frank Richardson, and my wife's name is Lisa. And she's a slut.
Yes, there it is.
And what do you...
She's pregnant with David's baby.
That you need to minister for?
Yes, she's pregnant with David's baby. That's a very serious issue. We need to speak to David right away because my wife Lisa's a slut. God gave her to me. So we need to speak to David Taylor right away. It's a very serious issue here, sir. My name's Frank Richardson, and my wife Lisa, she's on the phone with me. We just found out she's pregnant with David's baby.
Apparently, this is the only way to salvation. So I need a call back from my minister, please. Because I'm at my wit's end and I need help. So yes, I need a call back as soon as possible.
We have a very serious issue here. We've been out truck driving. Apparently, my wife Lisa's been sleeping around with the wrong people.
Actually, no, I have not.
Why are you pregnant with this baby then?
God.
Why did the blood test come back positive with David E. Taylor's baby?
That's not your problem. That's not your problem.
So you just go out truck driving without me and you're a slut. God gave me to you.
Excuse me, Pastor?
Yes.
When will I get a call back?
I don't have that. I don't know. I can only forward it.
Well, you need to get somebody on the phone right away because this is going to become a really big issue if you don't. It's my wife, Lisa. God gave her to me. You understand that? My name's Frank Richardson, and my wife's the slut. How could you do this to me, Lisa? Go truck driving without me.
Pastor, please have someone call me back as soon as possible because this is escalating.
I will get someone to call you back as soon as available.
Okay.
Hit that like button when y'all get in here, man. Zolakai, how you doing? I see you there. We all know she's not pregnant with David's baby. Because she wouldn't touch him with a fucking 20-foot fucking pole. That was legit having a full-blown argument with her right there on the phone. I know Lisa's all professional about it. I'm over the other end freaking out. Shit. That came unhinged real quick, didn't it? Get Frank Richardson on the phone. Shit comes unglued real fast. Shit. It's you and me both, man. You and me both. I'm surprised you didn't just fucking hang up the goddamn phone, man. Yeah, once Frank Richardson found out his slut wife Lisa was pregnant with David's baby, it became a real big issue. Call back tomorrow. I wonder if he actually gets prayer requests, though. There is no I in team. There is no I in team. Cannot do this as this has to be done as a group effort. Dude, he was surprisingly calm. I wonder if I'll get a call back. Doubt it. He probably thought there was like some kind of domestic issue about to go down. Oh man. Oh. Imagine if I was Samir, man. I know she's all calm about it. Imagine if Samir popped in the picture. But see, Samir's a real fucking alcoholic, though. Samir's not. Samir doesn't drink. Samir doesn't drink. He's just real arrogant. That's all. Samir gets his way. Frank Richardson. In the long run, like Frank Richardson, he's kind of like a pushover, you know, but he's just like, he talks really weird. And he's a raging alcoholic. That's why he talks like the way he does. Like, he's just overly obnoxiously drunk all the time. It's like, I don't want to say overly obnoxious drunk. Like, Frank is just constantly hammered. He's a happy drunk. Oh, man. And his wife, Lisa, out truck driving, being a slut. Frank the Tank. Yeah, Frank the Tank. Well, Samir, like, yeah, Samir almost came out last night on some liquid courage, man. I think that would have been a dangerous thing for that to happen. That would have been a pretty sight. That's why he needs a friends with benefits plan. Oh, man. Y'all hit that like button, too, when you get in here. Zolokai, hit that like button. What I've been doing with some of the scammers have been kind of laying low on me for a little while. I'm extremely upset. I actually have this one scammer who's been calling me when he gets bored and talks to me because he's literally bored with his day and he doesn't have shit else to do. Oh, last night. Zolokai did one last night. Yeah. These guys are telling me, hold it together, hold it together. He's losing it. We're losing him. We're losing him. Gotta hit him. Boom, boom. These guys are telling me, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Take a deep breath. I was like, praise be to Allah. Yes. Praise be. That is very good. Yeah, the friends with benefits plan. Right. Well, dude, I think that's why the one guy calls me back all the time is because he's legit like just bored with his fucking life. Like Either he's not meeting his quota or he's like really bored with a shitty day kind of thing. I haven't got his real name yet either. I'm trying to get his real name. He won't give it to me. I'm going to ask him next time what his real name is. That way I could use it for my YouTube channel. That'll be a new personality. He wants in on the friends with benefits plan, yes, my friend. No doubt. He's like, hey, please give me some of the friends with benefits plan, my friend. Nick the raging homosexual trying to serve God wants to call. They have to be playing it back right now, yeah. You want to see the one from last night, Zolakai? That one was... I think that was probably one of my better ones last night. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Boop, boop. It's the one from last night. It's very, very good.
And tonight, guys, we're going to go ahead and leave an open mic night.
Well, we'll definitely pray, that God bless you and that He restores you in all these areas, amen.
Right, but it is very good to see that Apostle Ted.
Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, you can surely go to the website and do. Okay, is that where you're from?
Yes. It is, and I have.
That was Sahir.
What did you say? Parents couldn't make it to the hospital.
There you go.
So I was born in the back of a truck. Yes.
You said you were born in the back of a truck?
Yes, yes, because my parents couldn't make it to the hospital.
Oh, good grief.
Right. In the back of the semi. What did you say?
Are you an only child?
No, I have like three sisters. I am the only boy out of four. Yes.
Oh, wow.
My sisters are all prostitutes.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes. We tried to get them connected to the ministry, and it just didn't work. They wanted to continue on.
So, okay. Now, what in the world happens for them to be prostitutes? I mean, they don't just go out wanting to be a prostitute.
I think maybe living on the road was too rough. It was too tough. It was too hard for them, and they just decided to go out and be concubines. And I don't know where they are now. I wish I did. Extreme.
I'm gonna be praying for them then too.
That's what.
Okay.
I love my dog.
Let me get to Frank.
I like.
It didn't take long for them to call you back.
They do anything, these people, man.
Hang on.
Dude, I have so many numbers, Sean Lloyd. It's absolute.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Frank went off the fucking deep end last night.
Thanks for calling the Executive Officer of the Conference. I'm in Trisha. Speaking up, can I help you?
Yes, this is Frank Richardson. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. I wanted to call in and make a donation tonight. Me and my wife Lisa, we're out truck driving, and we've been on the road for quite a long time. And I would like to go ahead and make a donation tonight.
Okay, is this your first time calling into Apostle Teddy's Miracle Prayer Line?
No, we've called before.
Okay, awesome. What is your phone number?
My phone number is going to be 314.
Okay.
398.
Okay, Frank Richardson.
Yes, my wife's name is Lisa. We're truck drivers.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Beep beep.
Wow, that is
Yeah, we've been very busy.
You said. That's all it is?
Yeah.
Hang on, Zolakaya.
Hello?
From God.
Oh, the second part of the Frank Richardson.
Yes, this is Frank. Hi, Angel. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How are
Angel, you must be an angel sent from God.
Oh, you're so precious.
That's so amazing. Did you get sent to JMMI from God?
Say that one more time.
Did God send you to JMMI since your name is Angel?
I don't know. Sometimes God has a sense of humor.
God has a really good sense of humor sometimes.
He does. He called in. I was giving you a call back to line drop when the young lady was trying to transfer the call. What can I do for
Well,
you?
it sounded like she put me on hold and then she just didn't come back.
Oh, okay. Were you on hold too long?
Yeah, I think I waited for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Oh, this okay. It didn't something happen with the line. The line, it didn't say that you were on that.
Yeah, you guys must be
Okay.
very busy then for the line to drop like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just
we have calls
watch.
coming in all day.
You guys must have millions of calls because Apostle Taylor's so busy.
Yeah, well, you do. Actually shut away with God. And so we have all these people praying on the phone, people getting miracles.
What kind of miracles
What
are
kind of
being
miracles you
happening
need?
today?
All kinds. People
What-
get healed from all kinds of diseases. That's because God is a miracle worker.
Like what kind of
miracle
miracles?
do you need?
What kind of miracles and diseases? I need a miracle today.
Anything. What kind of miracle do you need?
Well, me and my wife Lisa, we're truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
And the kind of miracle we need today is we want to get more truckloads to carry across America.
Okay. What kind of, you want to get truckloads to carry across America? Okay.
Yes, maybe we could help Apostle Taylor carry his stage.
His days. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
because he's building a stage. He's building a big stage to go do arena to crusades with.
Right.
When is he going to be doing that?
Well, you know, when at job time, and right now everything is closed because of COVID, so just waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And you know, a truck driving slut. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome. Just waiting on God. So just waiting on God.
Well, when will the church? When will COVID be gone? When will the church be open so we could come and help Apostle Taylor?
We don't know yet. I'm just waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And you know, God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. She's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut.
Well, you can go and tell about the same thing. I don't know if you really believe in God.
I do. Me and my wife both believe in God.
Oh, man.
You say call the prayer line. So if you're calling to, do like a prank call.
No, ma'am. This isn't a prank call. I'm being serious. My wife is a truck driver. We both drive truck together.
Okay.
And I'm not saying she is right now, but in her past life she was. Not anymore because she found God and God turned her life around.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what can we pray for you guys? What is it we can pray about?
We would like me and my wife Lisa. We would like to pick up more truckloads. We would like you to pray for us. That way we could drive for Apostle Taylor's.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That was like... the whole truck... She's a truck driving slut. Do it, but I won't say anything. You there?
Okay. If we find this number again, I keep losing it. I should know this by now.
It's 1-877 the glory.
Okay. 1-877-843.
Tell them I've been donating money to them unknown and you didn't know about it, okay?
Hold on, what?
Tell them I've been donating money unknowingly that you didn't know I was donating money to them.
Okay.
My wife, Lisa, she's a slut. Let them know that's what.
I need to get my last out.
Thank you for calling Kingdom of God Global Church, the Office of Apostle David A. Taylor. It's Daniel speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, may I be directed to the financial department, please?
Okay. Well, I don't have any way of transferring to the financial department. If you would like to leave a message, have one of the ministers give you a call back.
Well, yeah, I need to talk to someone because I was just in Macy's and I tried to use my debit card and it got declined. So I went to check my transactions and I see that apparently my husband, Frank, has been giving all this money to, I don't even know what the name of the organization is, but it came back to this number. So I'm just trying to figure out who I need to speak to figure out exactly where my money is going because I need to get my stuff from Macy's. So can you have somebody call me back, or do you know the answer? Because I have questions that need answers.
Okay. Well, this is the executive office for the Kingdom of God Global Church.
Oh, okay. So what office, like, what do you work for? I'm confused.
Yes. This is the Business Center for the Kingdom of God Global Church.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more details, I can leave a message, have them give you a call back about this to help you.
So who's the pastor?
Yes, it's for Mr. David E. Taylor.
Oh, okay, good. So why don't you have him call me back? Because maybe he can tell me where my money's been going. Is it going to him? Because my card got declined, so I need to understand what's happening because I haven't been making these transactions. Who is Jenny or JMMI? Whoever it is, who is that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
JMMI. Who is JMMI? Who is that?
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. We'll have to send this over to the Apostle's office. They could help you from there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, have them call me.
Let me please have your name.
I'm sorry. My name is Lisa.
Okay, your last name, please. Okay, Lampanelli.
That is correct. I am foreign.
And your phone number, please, with the record first.
I'm sorry. Repeat that. You kind of cut off.
Yes, can I have your phone number, please, with the record first?
Yes. Give me just a moment, sir. Sorry, I have my kids in the background.
Okay.
It's area code 314-492-3356.
Okay, so that's 314-492-3356.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll I'll go ahead and forward this over to Mr. Taylor's office, and I'll have them give you a call back, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let me try. Stand by.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic. Your call has been forwarded.
Hang on, hang on. Always got tricks up my sleeves.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Can't get through that one. Hang on. Yeah, Daisy's all late. It's all fucking late. You must be shopping online or something. Fucking nerve of Frank, man. Let's just see here. Stand by. Look who we're dealing with. David E. Taylor is Ratchet. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up there for the night, guys. I did a lot of streaming today. This was just to prove to David that his little cease and desist wasn't going to shut my mouth. Yeah. But, David, not going to work, man. Takes an extreme amount of control. I have a really hard time doing Frank Richardson. Y'all have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. David E. Taylor, you are a piece of shit.